So get ready. Big Brother After Dark starts right now.
The following presentation is rated TVMA.
Seen her in the kitchen, like Rachel goes up to him and was like, bitch, there, and she was like, let's not do this. You want to go talk about this? I'm like, you know. Brittany's like, she goes around stabbing people in the back, throwing people on the bus. And then when she gets to her face, she's like, fuck out of here.
Oh, this is so great.
But me and Hayden got to keep working him, man.
You know what time it was when you came up here?
Maybe like around 9 o'clock.
All right, cool. You said Lane's in the DR?
I think Lane was in there.
Man, I want to get the brigade up here.
Necessarily. We've only seen 2 Pandora's boxes ever.
That's not true. They did Pandora's Box in season 7.
I don't remember it.
In All Stars?
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing also?
It was like I think it was like a money thing, and then the house got, because Boogie, I'm pretty sure Boogie was the HOH that week in the very final 4.
And what happened? You remember?
But I remember seeing Pandora's Box before.
I don't know. I thought the first I'd ever seen it was last season.
No, and in season 8, there was the extra room, and I'm pretty sure that was the extra room that was hidden that Danielle found.
It wasn't that room because you could see other rooms from the hidden room. The hidden room had 2-way mirrors, so you could see out, but you couldn't see in.
That's right.
And what was the purpose of that?
It was
Because it was supposed to be kept secret, and you could spy on people in other rooms.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And you could hear them too?
No.
You could just see them. But like, as if,
you had to,
if
like,
this were the
find
secret
it.
room, you would be able to see Taj out of there, Jumanji out
You're
of
right.
here.
But you had to find.
I think it
You had to
was the
find the
Taj
hidden
room, and it was before they had that many bedrooms, and so you could see into Jumanji and Have Not.
So what season was this?
Season 8.
How did they find it? How did you find it?
They
Well,
had clues for them.
They had clues, and then
like
someone pushed a wall, and they found it, and they didn't tell anyone, and then they told one other person, and then eventually the whole house found it.
Oh.
So whoever found it was the only person that knew about it?
The HOH was the only one that got the clues.
Did the HOH share the clues?
No. Not until after the HOH found it.
that was season 8.
It's kind of crazy. So it's just like this glass here. They can see us,
But
we
you
can't
could see
see.
it.
So if he just won $1, we should get something good then. Pandora is good and bad. That's the whole Pandora's myth from Greek mythology.
Yeah. Something good comes from something bad, right?
Yeah.
So
but once
yes,
you unleash it,
it should be
undone.
something good because he only got $1.
Cool.
Well, I'm excited then.
Yeah, me too. There's no nominations this week. You guys are all BFF forever. I can't wait to go work out tonight. So pumped.
Let's figure that out.
Brian, you want to go take a nap in the Taj?
Sure.
I'm gonna go pee and then I'll meet you in there. I'll come back and grab this stuff and stuff.
I'll toss it.
Huh?
I said I'll toss it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What time is it right now? Rachel, what time is it?
You can leave that open, Rachel.
9:03.
What was it?
Is it 9 already?
I think, unless I'm blind.
No, that's right.
Yeah, 9:03.
Dude, are we not going out again
We
tonight?
might not get let out.
Fuck, I almost wish it had worked out then in that fucking...
1 hour.
I wondered about that too. Fucking... Can't ever take your open yard for granted around here.
We only had it for like an hour though.
How long was it open for? Like 3 hours?
No, less than that. Like an hour and a half, bro.
Yeah.
Was it that it?
Yeah.
Because it was barely open, and then I went to DR, and when I came back, y'all were in lockdown again.
Because I was in here.
You're gonna have to do something. But it's another thing. Like, I didn't practice on that pinball shit.
Yeah.
And my first 2 spins were sevens or whatever the fuck. So it's all
This
bullshit.
is all coming along so perfect, man. This could not be
Yeah,
better.
me and Hayden still got to keep working on him, yo, because we definitely want to send Rachel home this week and then work on fucking Brett, because Brendan's going to have nobody. And he's definitely going to trust me and Hayden because he definitely believes that I'm friends with everybody, and I'm just like, that's my game. I don't want to have because I told her, I was like, look, Rachel, I'm in an alliance with nobody. I don't trust an alliance because look what happens. You guys have been talking since week 1. I don't want nothing to do with an alliance, you know? So I like to hang out with everybody, but she's like, yeah, but you're going to have to be an alliance to go somewhere in this. I was like,
Yeah,
well,
clearly.
I'll worry about that when it comes, you know what I mean? But I said, like I'm saying, if you guys...
Saboteur.
Oh,
No
shit.
fucking way.
No way.
Saboteur! Yeah!
He's back in the day for the Pandora box.
A year ago was come back.
You better not be back in the game.
She's back in the game. Nah, there's no way she could be.
What if the Sabbath was in the game the whole time and they was covering up?
This is week 5.
I think she's gonna give us our bad news. That's all it is.
Okay, we're all here. Let's go.
This is fat when she goes into it.
I'm freaking out.
Why doesn't Annie just come out instead
Well,
of
she's gonna
Saboteur?
come out of it, I think, right? Doesn't she
This
come
is
out?
week 5, right?
Yeah.
Front door.
Here it goes, double elimination.
Yo, yo.
Something's gonna happen.
Watch something.
Boom!
Hello, house guests. Guess who's back? Annie may be long gone, but my reign of terror is about to begin. I want to thank Matt for opening Pandora's box and releasing a new saboteur into the house. My mission is to destroy all of you and cruise to the $500,000. Watch your back before I stab you in it.
Woo.
What?
They're trying this again?
Yeah, what is this?
So we have a new saboteur?
So we have a new Saboteur.
In the house.
But it said it's just trying to get to the $500,000. Well, duh, that's what we're all trying to
Yeah,
do.
we're all
anyway.
doing it.
I mean, we already do that. So,
What?
Do you think America got to vote that?
but got to vote on who they wanted to be the Saboteur.
Yeah, but don't you have the option not to do it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It would be stupid if you took the option to be the saboteur.
Yeah.
At this point, why would you want to
Why would
stab
you
everybody
do
in the
that?
back on your way to having
I think it's baloney.
There wasn't a vote for food this week.
So you think they voted
I
on a
think
person?
America got to vote.
On who they wanted it? But then what if you told them no?
No, I was just gonna say that. Well, then what?
Yeah.
Because then I think it's
What's
They
it-
baloney.
can't ask someone else because one of us will know that.
What's the incentive for doing it?
Nothing, because we're all fighting for the $500,000 anyway. I mean,
Yeah, but what? So then why? What's
Why
the
would you
incentive?
risk? What would you risk yourself
that's stupid.
as the saboteur when you could win the money just being whoever you're being now? You know what I mean? Just being yourself.
Unless there was like some power associated with it.
I'd say.
What just happened?
You think what?
I think they'd say if there was a power.
Yeah, they would probably say if there was a power.
You think DR will explain what just happened? Or?
Do we need to decipher that? Like, we roll that again.
Yeah.
So by opening up the Pandora's box, there's
Someone got an offer.
someone got an offer to be the saboteur and they accepted it. That's basically what they're saying.
That's the way I took it. And then is that the wealth that would come upon you in the house?
How would that happen?
Because the saboteur's wealth by sabotaging us and continuing to sabotage us.
But to his point, I mean,
I just don't
know.
understand what's the incentive.
Yeah, we're all
Why
trying.
would anyone want to be the saboteur?
We're all trying to get to a
It just means we're
$500,000.
gonna get more X's on the face. And it might be circles.
I think there's not one of us is the
I was just
saboteur,
gonna say that.
but we're gonna be getting hit.
That's what I kinda
with
think,
some,
too.
In America
with-
voting on fucked up shit.
yeah, exactly.
I want to see the video. Did they say one of you, or
No.
did they say the saboteur's back, or there's a saboteur in the house? You know what I mean?
He
Like-
said the saboteur
Said
is in
something
the
about
house.
Annie's gone.
Annie's gone.
Annie's long gone.
But did he?
Annie's
did he-
gone. Thank you, Matt, for opening Pandora's box and
He said my
releasing.
name.
There's a new saboteur.
Yeah, your lever.
There's a new saboteur in the house.
That's what they said.
That's
There's a
it.
new
There's
saboteur in
in
the
the
house.
house.
That doesn't
But that
mean
doesn't mean that there's one of us. It means there's just a new
America
saboteur in the
could be
house.
the new saboteur.
Exactly.
Fucked up shit all
Exactly.
Did it say one?
Like meaning
But it said
sabotaging is
But
bad.
it did say cruising to the $500,000, and it also said
Yeah,
that the saboteur
that's true.
can backstab. So America can't backstab one of us. That would mean America would have the ability
right.
to vote, and America would have the ability to nominate people and backstab. They'd
Yeah, I
have
don't think
to-
I
they
think
would have
Amer-
said
I
cruising
think
to
I think
half
America. I
million.
think this. I don't think it's one of us. I don't think
I don't
so.
get, to his point, I don't get the incentive.
There's no incentive.
That's what I'm.
That's what I don't get
That's
either.
the incentive.
Because Annie's incentive was 50 grand.
Yeah.
Unless there's
Well,
a
now
new
it's 500
incentive.
grand.
Unless there's like I was saying, like a power associated with it. Like if they did coup d'etat or something again, and if you did it, then you would get that power.
Yeah.
Well, I'm confused. So
But what-
something bad happened in
again,
the house,
what-
and then you only won $1 too? I thought something good was supposed to happen.
Not that. See, this season's the saboteur. The season of the saboteur. We're not getting nothing good in this season. Everything is just one debacle after the next in the season.
Well, if they're gonna, someone's backstabbing, that means that the only backstabber would have to be amongst us.
Right.
That's right.
So that means that
And the
someone
only
amongst
person who
us.
could win half or cruise to half
$500,000
million dollars is
is
somebody in the
yeah.
house.
What is
Exactly.
going on?
And by cruising to $500,000, does that mean that they can never be? You would think by cruising that they would almost not ever be able to be going home.
Or
they
that they were
would
going to
have
be
a
like
power.
helped out in some way.
Right, they're going to be helped out.
In what way?
It could
Production
be
can't get
power.
involved.
It could
Oh,
be.
powers,
It could
yeah.
be anything.
Doesn't say production can't like get involved.
But I can't see them.
They can't let somebody
No.
just get to the end.
No, they're not gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
But they could give them like a leg up.
But not. I mean,
How many times
with
can you
power.
do that
Yeah,
before?
exactly. Like once like someone gets coup d'etat, the next week they have some other like fucking things. Like okay, something's weird here.
The power could be unknown. America's player didn't have, nobody else knew about
But
it.
let's say like week to week. Okay, let's say just 2 weeks. It only takes 2 weeks. 1 week something fucked up happens to someone, and next week it happens again. Like, isn't that like okay? Well, now something's weird with this person. You know what I mean? It just seems like it would be if they're helping them out in a way like with powers. In 2 weeks we know because it would be 1 week and the next week and it's
Yeah.
But
like,
why
it's
does
weird.
it have to be a multiple time power? Why can't it be a one time
Well,
power?
because
Well, if the argument is they're cruising to the $500,000, they're gonna have
An easy road.
an easy road
or
there.
an
Easier road, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then that's the incentive to be the saboteur, because they say, whoever's voting, America voted or whatever happened, they could say the incentive is that it's going to be easier
for you to
for
do
you
it.
to cruise to the $500,000.
because we're going to give you these advantages.
and you'll have
That
these
makes sense.
advantages, you'll have this power.
I think that America did vote
I think America did vote too.
to who to give it to, who to offer it to.
I think so too. I mean, we've been speculating all
Because
week
we've
that
been wondering
America
why America
voted on
hasn't been
something.
voting.
Yeah.
She didn't get any have not food.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think you didn't have not vote at all.
So, but then if America would have voted, the only thing is they would have had to do it after Kristen left, right?
Well, America had to vote on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know that.
They
And
didn't
I
have to
think-
vote after Kristen left.
Just like if she would have won, she wouldn't have gotten to
It
do
would have went to the next person. That's what I think.
So if Matt hadn't opened the box, then we wouldn't
Then
even
what
know
happens?
that
I was just
saying.
thinking that too.
And what if
I mean-
Then what do
the
we do? We
saboteur
just
message?
sit here?
What if we don't even know
America's
who
vote
is?
votes
Yeah.
for
Why the
nothing?
dollar?
What
Right,
if
you
they
know?
haven't even told us
Yeah.
who
That's-
America voted on yet?
I think that they would say.
You do think
Say
that they?
what?
You
Yeah.
think that someone amongst
Because-
us right now knows?
Yeah, because if nobody knew and they offered it to someone and then they said no, they couldn't just go down
Offer
the
to
line.
someone else.
No,
so they would
they
have to like
couldn't.
what? Tell you you are this. I mean, you know what I mean? You're the saboteur, and what if they're like, no, I don't really want to be. Then what?
I don't know.
Then Pandora's box is open, and you know
Well,
what I'm saying?
I think, like
what?
America's
And
player.
well, what
had
You
if
a
can't
choice.
make someone be
What
a
if you
saboteur.
didn't have? What if you didn't open this box?
That too. I mean, there's
what
so
I'm
many
saying.
factors that are like
Yeah.
that make this kind of strange. It seems like to me that they forced it on someone, but how you can't force it on any of us. If we went in there and you didn't want to do it, I can't imagine. What are they gonna do? Say, okay, well then you have to leave because you won't be the saboteur now? It's like the whole thing
I don't
doesn't
think
make
someone's a
sense. to me.
saboteur says. I think it's just we're just gonna get sabotaged with stuff like smelling gas or.
And we,
Just like-
before when Annie was
Noise
the saboteur,
Yeah, but then who's
we
cruising at 500,000?
listened to every single
Like the
word very
cockroach that
carefully,
came out
and
today.
most of what she said was
Total.
completely a
Fabricated
lie.
out of
I
nowhere.
escaped the block.
Remember,
Bullshit,
I
she's
escaped
still
the
sitting
block.
on the
She was
block.
still on the block. So it's not like the
Exactly.
saboteur
That's what I'm
can't
trying
lie
to
to
say.
us. You know what I mean?
Friends, we
Yeah,
don't even know
but,
about the
but
friend
they're
thing.
restarting it too. I mean,
It's
we all
just,
said they,
it's just
they had to
bad
do
luck. We
something.
opened up he opened up the box.
Yeah.
It's just going to be bad luck for us now. That's what's going
I
to
really
happen.
think it could be somebody not in the house though, and they just say that, just like Annie said she escaped
Yeah,
the
but
block.
it said
Exactly.
cruising to 500,000.
Yeah, but they also said I escaped the block.
I escaped
Exactly.
the block.
And to have it not be one of us, they can be playing these videos until final two because it's like
Yeah.
it's really nobody. I don't know. It's just. It's
But
a good
it's not
idea,
one
but
of
I
us.
don't
America
understand how
had
you
to
could
vote
make
something.
someone do it, and this whole twist
Right.
hedges on someone accepting the offer.
Accepting
And if they
the
don't
offer.
accept it, then what? Then this entire twist
Why
and
would,
Pandora's
why,
box
would
and all of it
anyone,
was like.
why would anyone in this house accept that offer?
Exactly.
There's no.
I get what he's saying about
Why
like,
would you
well,
accept
because
that
you're
offer?
going to give you some
probably
legs
made
up
it
to
so
I
get
think
it.
that
enticing
if
that
like
nobody
if,
would-
Or you said
if
that,
they
right?
threw
Well,
a
give you some
power
edges.
into the
I
mix
get that.
or like some type of leg up in the competition, not
But
perpetual,
how are
but
they
one
going to
time.
do that in a nonchalant enough way that we wouldn't figure it out?
Yeah, and they can't do it one time because then
Because then it
it's
kills
good-
the twist.
It kills the twist.
Yeah.
So it's
Because
going to have
if
to
you
be
use
something
the
that
power,
keeps
kills the twist.
happening,
Yeah.
and people will be like, "Why does this keep happening to the same person?"
Right. I
Right.
mean, how are they going to do it in a
Well,
way
but
that we
then
don't
again,
figure
it
that out?
also seems very easy enough for them to do it when there's only 5 people in this house winning any competitions. Because Matt and I are the only ones that have won HOH. So if that were the case, then it could be very easily
Or maybe quiz
any of
questions?
you could
He
have
didn't want HOH.
thought. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to discredit
Are
that.
you
but
insinuating it's one of the winners or it's one of the people who have been winning?
I'm saying that it's easy for them to make it look just like the 2 people from Arkansas, the 2 friends, the pairs. It's easy enough for them to make it look like just because the same people have been winning a lot of the same things, that to make it look, for us to get suspicious about people winning things. Because then you can't say, oh, why is the same thing happening to the same person? Well, why did the same thing happen to Matt twice? Why did the same thing happen to Rachel twice? Why did the same thing happen to Brittany twice? You know?
I mean, obviously, whoever, if it was someone in this room, assuming that, they found out after like 5 p.m. today, right?
Right.
In the last 4 hours.
That's what I would think
Right.
too.
And what America tells this person what to do, like if they want to backdoor somebody, if they're
Just
the
like Dan.
HOH. I'm not. You know what, man? Fuck this out. I'm not into this. I want to go practice.
Are we
the
already
field,
back to
man.
not caring? It's only been like 10 minutes.
You know what I mean?
What can they do?
Show your face. Enough. Yeah, I'm going to play pool tonight. That's it.
I guarantee no matter who goes out every fucking week from here to the end, that dickhead's gonna come back and be like, oh, you didn't get me. Every fucking, it doesn't matter who we vote out of his house.
I kind of think you're right.
Every week.
But then how are they going to backstab?
Who, to her
How did
point,
they
complete
escape the block?
fabrication.
That's backstage.
Yeah, but I don't think they would. I don't.
Yeah, that's
they would-
true.
But
That's
I
make
was
stuff
on that
up.
boat
That's
last time.
sabotage.
Oh, they wouldn't make stuff up. They wouldn't make stuff up, and then
No.
They did.
I
How do
was
you
not-
backstab
I was
somebody?
saying
You
that
make
they would
something
make
up
stuff
about 'em.
But I'm saying, why would they start a whole new twist fight for nothing?
to cause this.
because it's
Yeah.
Pandora's
To
box.
cause people to think like, oh, I think she is.
So
Yeah,
it's
but why
a
wouldn't they have
saboteur.
started that earlier? I don't know. I don't think
Because
they would.
Because there was
Just-
no Pandora's box.
There was
Yeah,
no
but they could
Pandora's
have
box.
opened it at any time. You know what I mean? Because we did. It's been 4
Annie
weeks.
was just now supposed to leave.
I think we've had enough drama the past 4 weeks to satisfy viewers.
I would think so.
I don't know. I wouldn't discount it. I don't see
I don't
the-
discount anything.
No, of course not.
I don't
No, I'm
also
not
take everything
completely
at face
discounting it
value.
either, but I also think that
Because if
that
somebody
could be
was a
right.
saboteur, I'm sure they're agreeing with us right now that it's
I mean,
not a big
I
deal.
want to see something happen
So-
that couldn't have been involved
I just-
by
when they say
production. Like
cruising to
something,
500,000.
like obviously the storage room being
That's the
locked.
thing.
Production didn't do that. We were all here, someone in the house did. Like something where we know something happened within the
That
house.
was within the house.
That wasn't after a lockdown and production came in
Yeah.
and taped. You know, I mean, something
Right.
that we were here,
Yeah.
we
It actually
were
happened.
walking around, and all of a sudden something's weird in the house, and nothing is. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying to discount it, but I'm not saying to fully trust it either.
Right.
I agree.
Because
And
last
that's
time,
fine.
So
I
we
would
need
say
to go
you
back
have to
to.
keep-
who
I'd
are
say
the
everybody-
friends in here?
everybody pay
We
attention.
forgot that about that too.
That's the
You
idea.
know?
Just keep your eyes open.
You have to
Man.
keep it open.
That's it.
Just look for weird shit.
Yeah.
People that are by
man.
themselves and shit
Come
happening
on.
and they're gone.
I thought we were gonna see Annie. She's gonna be like, give us an update on how she's doing with Jennifer. You know what I mean?
Jen. It's Jen.
Jen, you know. I mean,
It's retarded.
Yeah.
So we don't get no money, huh?
wow, what a tough season, man. There's best friends in here. There's saboteurs.
2 saboteurs.
We'll get at least one more
Found out
message.
Something else about the
before-
best friends too by now. I mean,
If it was true.
That's true too.
that's been 5
No one's
years.
even heard. Yeah, it's been like
Yeah.
nothing, not a word
Yeah,
spoken.
nothing.
So I think that, I mean that was probably BS too.
Either that or
Probably.
we got one of them out.
Yeah,
And
but even so, I mean,
They
you
probably
think
tell us.
something.
No,
think-
I think they tell them when they do get them out, right? Don't they usually tell people?
Normally that stuff came out.
Well, yeah, it came out.
It's kind of weird. Another week they get something else happens to them. It's like, okay, dude, this guy, this girl, whatever, is a
I agree.
saboteur.
I know, but I like I said, I never put anything past Big Brother. Like, they might just be already thinking 2 steps ahead, and we aren't 3 steps
They
behind.
could do anything they want at any moment, bro.
Yeah.
Like they just put a Pandora box up there today. They could put up another Pandora box.
I'm
2
also
weeks from
not
now.
discounting the reality of this, but I think it's just like to clusterfuck the house, personally.
That's what I think.
But who knows? I do get the incentive. Like I could see where it would be appealing, but it's just I think you get busted week after week, and like you're just good things are happening to you.
No, I don't think that can be the incentive either.
It's just weird. Any dummy would pick up on that.
I agree.
But
Still
what
love
if they
the
have some
saboteur
sort of
either
magical
way.
power that pops up?
Glad they're back.
And,
if they
you
are.
know, all of a sudden, Big Brother makes it have been voted upon that week that they need it.
Yeah, because it could always it could happen just when someone needs it.
Yeah, like, oh, you're up on the block? Oh, America voted on coup d'etat.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
really don't think that.
Like, that's
would
not, you know,
happen.
that's not making them win, but that's helping
But
them.
that's selecting a winner.
That's helping them cruising.
That is selecting.
I
a winner.
just don't think that
If you
they
forcibly keep someone off a block.
contractually. I do not think that they can.
I think Big
Do
Brother can
that.
do anything they want.
Even
you
like
read the
when
whole
Jeff
contract?
got the coup
Yeah,
d'etat,
right?
It was like 800
the
pages
people
long.
in the DR didn't
I
vote
signed
on
the
who got
bottom
the
line.
coup d'etat. America.
But I mean, think of like the integrity of the show. Like the hardcore fans are like, okay, you're basically picking, to their point, you're picking the winner of the show. Okay, you're giving them a coup d'etat when
Yeah.
they're on the block. You're telling them answers to
You're
questions that
picking
are
the
on a
winner of
quiz
the
that's
show.
happening.
Production doesn't get to pick who wins. They would at least leave that up to America.
Yeah, production also
At
gets
the
to pick
very
what America
least.
hears and sees.
Or there still is a power and someone gets it and then they use it and then we all think he's a saboteur and he's really not. He just got a power.
Exactly, that could happen too.
And that's the kind of
Essentially
shit that I'm
still
talking.
that.
That's more along the lines that I was saying. Like it's just to cause
bro.
bullshit.
That's all it is. It's all paranoia. It's all to stir shit all in me. I don't know, that guy, he fucking did this or that.
Yeah, that's one thing we know is we can't necessarily believe anything that they say.
No, we can't believe it, but we can't discount it also.
But we can start making saboteur jokes again. Which has been like way too long. I've been like
Yeah,
4
we
weeks of
can't
drought,
do that.
4 week drought, and I'm ready to go again. Because these season 10
I'm
jokes
gonna
are
leave
getting
my
stale
hat
now.
out. I'm gonna like set a trap. I'm gonna leave my hat out and like pull a string to it. And while I sleep, just in case, you know what I mean?
With one eye open.
Yeah. Well, I'll have it like on my pinky, so I feel like my pinky's
What's
getting tired.
really funny is one thing we didn't think about is whenever Annie was taping the faces, if Hayden would have been watching the HOH
On the
screen,
monitor.
they would have seen her do it.
I told somebody That was the only night that I turned the TV off. Because normally I leave it on. I left it on when I was sleeping up there just to watch. And then that night I happened to turn it
I
off.
always leave it.
Wait, what do you mean?
When she taped the screen.
When I was HOH, the TV up there.
Yeah.
No, I leave it on the kitchen. Just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
You don't think it would have gone in bubbles?
I don't know. Like that was. I'm just saying that was the only night that I turned it off, and I woke up.
Oh,
in the
like they
morning,
would have fuzzed with the
and then
video
it's
signal?
paper.
Nah, it wouldn't have been that
Probably.
easy. You probably would have been able. It probably would have been locked on some other channel.
Yeah, they probably would have gone to bubble.
I'm just saying. Like I turned it off that night. That was the only night I did. And then tape.
That's crazy.
I don't think it was her that put up the tape.
Really?
I think it was.
I think it was
production.
because
I
didn't
think it was
somebody?
Big Brother.
Wasn't it you who
I
said
think it
that?
was her put up the tape.
Yeah.
Because she got up, and I got up with, after her, like 5 minutes later, and she was in here, and I saw the tape, and was like, "Do you see this?" And she was like, "No, what?"
Oh, so then it was her, and then it was. Her.
I was, but Lane said he was up too.
Yeah.
But he didn't see it when he walked by.
No, I went to the bathroom and all I saw was Andrew. Andrew hollered at me.
Yeah. She's probably scared of Andrew.
Yeah, she put it on. Man.
I don't know. I wish they just gave us better directions with these videos.
No.
Like, what was the help fucking?
Who went to the DR today? Because one of you have to be the saboteur.
Everyone in here. You don't think that they wouldn't show a video and then tell someone that they were the saboteur after that?
I don't think that they could tell you, "Hey, you're the saboteur."
Exactly.
You have
Someone
to
has to
accept
agree.
it.
I think that behaviorally, there are only 9 of us in the house.
Yeah.
If somebody starts acting fucking weird, we're gonna know who it is.
We've
you
been
know what I
around
mean?
each other long enough. Yeah, it's true. It's easy, like when you first move in, you don't know anybody,
You don't know
and you don't know if
people,
they're
you
just
don't know-
weird.
yeah.
Like we know each other now.
I agree.
Yeah, I think it'll be.
All right, guys, I have a lot to do. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go upstairs, take care of some things. Yeah, it's true though. It's like I love him. I love the saboteur.
Like, it's one thing when it's 13 people who don't know one another. It's a different thing when it's 9 people who have been living with each other for over a month.
Yeah.
We know each other's quirks, personalities.
It's gonna be a lot tougher.
Yeah.
For the
I'm about to just go
saboteur
take
this
a
time
nap,
around.
Right.
That's what
Yeah, no shit. Huh?
I wish Andrew was still here to freak out.
I think that there's an incentive that we just don't know about yet.
Oh, for the saboteur, like an extra bit of cash
Like,
or
I
something?
think even if the incentive was only America voted for you to do this, do you accept? Even that, you feel pressure. You would feel pressure to say yes because you know that there's a 25 grand prize sitting at the end of the game for whoever America likes.
Oh, you think they're getting paid just to do it, whether they works or
I don't
not?
think so, but I think that if they're told that America voted for them, they're afraid to say no because they know that America votes for someone to win $25,000 at the end of the season.
Or what if it's
You know what I
America
mean?
sabotaging that player's game and the rules change for that player? Like, you have to stay in the house, you have to sabotage. Like, it's America's chance to
I
sabotage.
can't tell you. He can kick you out of the game. To stay in the
That's
house, you have to
fucked up.
sabotage
like
and
a
be
video
like.
game.
Then all of a sudden, we just like one of us walks out of DR at 6 p.m. tonight and just like I gotta go.
I just
because
think that
said I
when
couldn't
guys are
sabotage you
talking
guys.
about America, what
I
are they
gotta go
voting
mitzvah
for? They
to
have
go.
to be voting for something. Why do we not have food for have-nots? Why do we have a week off of have-nots? I really do think America got to vote who they wanted to be
I agree with
the new
that.
saboteur. And I think that either they have an incentive, like a monetary incentive that we just don't know about, or the incentive is merely you knowing that America voted. You know what I mean? And like you don't want to say no because
No, I think if somebody chose to do it, that they have some incentive. Well, they did.
Yeah, I
say
think
the
whether
cruise-
America
it's
votes or
power.
production
I think it's a
asks,
power.
that offers, you're either going to accept it because you want to or not.
Because if it's monetary, a monetary incentive doesn't help you cruise to the end of the game
Yeah,
either.
that's what I'm saying.
But like a power would help you.
Or what if they gave
It doesn't guarantee that you'll make it to the end of the game, but it does make your road easier than others.
I mean, what if they give you a power that they're like, you can use this at any time during the game when you need
I
to?
think it's bullshit. They get a power.
I do too. But if America voted on who it is, it kind of makes sense because America votes on the coup d'etat. Like America got to choose who got the coup d'etat. So by America choosing who would be the saboteur, that's kind of the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if the saboteur gets a power, America got to choose who got the power.
Like all the
I understand
factors,
what you're saying,
like
but the saboteur has to have some type of good incentive. Like if they don't have a good incentive to do it, they're
I
not
think
gonna
so
accept
too.
it.
Well, unless it was something to move them farther along the game, like a power that you could use anytime during the game. Always good coup d'état type
Well,
deal.
that's
or,
what I'm saying. Like that's a great incentive
Yeah.
to me because if you don't have some type of awesome incentive at this point, nobody is gonna accept it.
Right.
But what would be an incentive that would be?
Some type of power, coup d'état, money.
But like what, a one-time thing?
It doesn't have to be a one-time thing. It could
So
it could
again,
be.
that goes back to if it's more than once, you're gonna get totally busted.
I know,
out
but
right
it's-
away.
Okay, well,
It could
it
be.
could be a one-time thing that's
Yeah.
good for the rest of the game.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, say
And America
say a
voted
coup
on it, so
d'état
it's not like
that's
they're
not good
rigging
for
the
2 weeks.
game.
A coup d'état that's good for the next 7 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
You can
Yeah,
use
America
it
did vote on
whenever
it.
you're on the block, you can use it.
Yeah.
Something similar to that. It could be.
But then when that person used it, would that not expose them?
You make 50 grand plus you can have a chance for at $500,000. Something like that. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Like I think.
Please go to the diary.
I'm not even gonna defend myself.
There's a saboteur.
I'm getting submissions, obviously. Yeah.
Hey, ask for some ant and roach spray, please.
I'm unloading ants into the house.
Yeah.
That cockroach was for
We're
me.
going to go ahead and get rid of them.
Why did you open up the box? I would have opened it up too.
I think we all.
We all would have opened it up.
Yeah.
I was just hoping for some money for the house. That'd been nice.
I don't know. I'm not gonna go too crazy over this shit. You know, you go fucking crazy.
I know, no kidding. I drove myself crazy over it last time, and then most of what she said was lies.
Yeah. So I'm not going crazy.
I just think that meticulously analyzing every word that the saboteur says is the wrong way to go. Because that's never what it really means.
Because clearly last time the saboteur lied to us.
Right.
Right.
Clearly.
Yeah.
But when they announced
So
the coup
cruising to the
d'état,
end could be an absolute figure of speech, just meaning that they're still competing
Of
until the end of the
course.
game. It doesn't mean that they have to be given any power.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that they
But nobody
are
would
helped
be a saboteur
at
and risk their game.
Unless
Nobody
there's,
would,
there
nobody
could be
would
an
risk
incentive
their
that we don't know
game.
about.
Exactly.
exactly.
There has to be an incentive because nobody's going to risk
Yeah.
their game.
But it could be
to-
$20,000.
When they
and we
said
just
about
don't
the coup
know.
d'état, did they say that America is going to vote on who gets the coup d'état?
Yes.
See, they didn't say that.
Well,
America's
they
going to
didn't
vote.
tell.
who's
They
gonna
didn't
be
tell the
saboteur.
House who was going. That America was going to vote.
They told the
They
House America voted
said
on
that
On the coup
they.
d'état,
It's
yeah,
secret
right?
Yeah,
But
they're
it's
voting
secret
on
power.
secret power.
It's the secret power.
Yeah.
The wizard power.
See, they didn't say that. So I don't think America's involved. I think it's just to build paranoia in the house. It's BB doing their thing, and that's it. We're gonna have like fucking smoke screens again.
Well,
fucking-
you just have to pay attention.
The
Yeah.
past couple of seasons, America do they vote on every single week? Do they vote on something?
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure, every
For
week.
sure.
Yeah. And typically it's America's player or food or, something
Yeah.
like that.
Or sabotage.
In this season's case.
And if America had to have voted because. I mean, everybody disagrees with me on this, but I don't think that production can put their hands in like that. I don't think that production can just be like, "Oh, we really like this person. Let's make them the saboteur."
No.
I don't think. I think
Although
it had
the
to be
first
an
year they did
America's vote.
America's player with Eric wasn't selected by America.
Right, he was cast though.
Right.
Just like
And
Annie was
from the be-
cast.
he was from the beginning of the game.
Annie was cast as a saboteur. Eric was cast as America's
Yeah.
player. I don't think that production just gets to be like, "Oh,
Right. Like midway through the game.
Unless they have the power, they can't sabotage anything. Like backstabbing was, that's not going to do anything.
I mean,
I think
come
America
on
voted."
now.
Yeah, so that's
Look at
and
Andy.
you're right, 'cause
What did
with
Andy do?
backstabbing,
She got fucking knocked down.
someone
the
has
first
to
week.
be in
It's
power
just-
to be able to
Why would you
backstab.
want to put that on your back and be yourself?
I know. I don't get it either.
Look where it sent Annie. Annie was gone in the first week. Like, and she was acting like the Sav. She was all over the place. She was up and down. She was making shit up, crying. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Like, come on now. Do this on purpose, yo, to fuck everything up. Like it's not hard enough, you know?
No joke.
I think that if there is one, it's going to be obvious.
You think so? Just purely based on Different
strange
behavior.
behaviors. I mean, like if it is in fact tied to America voting for stuff, like the way America votes for America's player, that to me is the person's going to give himself or herself away.
Because say the saboteur gets orders from the DR, they have to follow them.
Yeah,
correct?
for sure.
They have to.
They have to.
Right.
If you agree to be the America's player or the saboteur, you get orders and you have to follow through.
Right. Like strange voting results. Strange, like just strange behaviors. Like in America's player, they have to like go and hug this person.
Yeah.
I don't
for
think
an
they would do
extended
something
period
like
of
that
time.
obvious. Like that's a really obvious one. It was probably going to be like strange voting, strange alliance stuff. Like strange voting, nobody knows. Like legitimately, you can't prove it. Ever.
Like strange campaigning.
your microphone.
Say what?
Like campaigning that you wouldn't expect to see happen.
Well,
You know what I mean? Because the vote thing is you would never, like let's say that somebody cast a random vote, you would never know that because
Exactly.
it's anonymous. But campaigning you would see.
Right, so they probably wouldn't have something where you campaigned.
Which was part of Annie's big giveaway.
Yeah,
Was the way that she campaigned.
exactly.
And the ghost stories that she told.
The horror stories
Yeah.
about the muggings and the stabbings and the busting the windows out.
Yeah, I'm going to take a nap.
Pandora's box happened before nominations.
And the saboteur message happened after.
So now we are expecting at most one crappy thing to come from Pandora's box. It's going to be the rest of the season of crappy things. Of sabotage, of we're saying that maybe they would make noises tonight while we're trying to sleep.
They would have to tell whoever's saboteur like early on today, wouldn't they? Like right after that, so they can plan all this crap out on TV if you accept it or not.
Yeah, I mean I think
So it
that
has to
somebody
be
had to
before
accept.
nominations.
Yeah.
Before nominations.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't believe that anyone is a saboteur. I don't believe it.
They would have had to tell someone, though, before Matt opened Pandora's box. Right?
No. After.
They wouldn't have. I don't think they would have told anybody if
If
he,
he didn't open it.
I'm sure for America to Vote, it read like, if the HOH opens Pandora's box, who true?
Yeah. Still.
Yeah.
Because up until that point, we took it as fact. So it was like there was a pair.
Right.
The person did escape the block. You know what I mean? Like it was taken as fact. And now that we know that
And the saboteur can lie.
the saboteur can just blatantly lie.
Because clear
It's
as day,
like
last
you
time he
can't-
said, I escaped the block. Which basically
yes.
pointed the finger at you.
Clear as day.
Well, you guys could do that. I was thinking that she didn't make it on the block, whoever it was.
I thought the person didn't make it on the block too.
Well, I mean, just the words.
Right,
If
the
you,
wording.
If you escape the block, at some point you have to be on the block. I mean.
Right, you have to be on the block to escape it.
So
see,
the
there's
words
meticulous
pointed the
wording
finger
for you again.
At you because you were on the block, you came off the block.
Well,
I'm just saying the words pointed at you. I'm not
Right.
obviously it wasn't you.
well, escape the block just means that she didn't
so
make
did
it on the
Annie's
block.
stupid pair of friends when she was like, Rachel and Brendan are forever friends, lifelong friends, or whatever. She tried to pin it all on Brendan and me. Enzo's so over it.
I'm just like, fuck this saboteur, you
That's what I'm
fucking
saying. Like
pig.
you can't analyze the wording because
No, basically nothing's gonna happen. Everybody just pays attention. Anybody acts weird, fucking people are off on their own, and shit pops up. It's hard because it's not difficult because it's narrowing down. There's not a lot
So
of people
basically,
here.
we think someone in this house is a saboteur. That's what people are
No,
thinking.
you have to, because if we think no, then something's gonna happen, and we're gonna all be like, oh, you know.
I don't know. I'm up in the air. I think it could or could not be.
believe it.
I think
but it
somebody
can't.
in
We have
the
nothing
house
else to do. Why
is
not
a
pay
saboteur.
attention?
I
You
think
know what
somebody
I mean?
in the house. is
Somebody in the,
Yeah.
in my opinion,
Absolutely.
I don't think they would do it and not.
Because if there's a saboteur
Have
here,
one of us
they're all agreeing
be
with
it.
us that
I
it's
Yeah,
not a
I
big
agree.
deal.
Somebody.
Yeah, I do too.
In my opinion, I think there's somebody too.
Wow. You gotta be kidding
I
me.
think somebody agreed to it.
Oh well, I'm sure we'll get another message in like
Because that
2
would look
days.
so lame if there was just a message and there wasn't somebody.
No, I mean they wouldn't do that
I know,
as
that's
far
what I
as
said
television
last.
purposes. I mean there has to be. I mean that doesn't have to be, but like you said, it would.
But it would be
It would look
stupid.
stupid.
Yeah.
Well, because you know what? No, it wouldn't be stupid, but they would have had it start at the beginning of the season and do it all the way through.
Yeah.
And would still been fucking with us and would never have stopped. But you know, obviously, we just got them the first round, so.
But that was my point for validating the saboteur last time was they wouldn't want to put it on TV and then make Julie Chen come back and go, oh, but by the way, this is all a joke.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's basically what happened when the video said I escaped the block. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but I'm sure
I
that
don't
like
know.
what America saw was Annie making a video saying I escaped the block, and then America saw us watching it and being like, ooh, who escaped the block, and pointing fingers. So to America, that's still interesting. The saboteur lying to us, to America for TV, is really interesting.
right. So it would be equally interesting if there wasn't a saboteur at all and America saw that.
And saw us freaking out
Saw
over it.
us freaking out over it.
Yeah,
mean-
but after seeing our reaction the first time, I think they're smarter than that.
Yeah.
Knowing that if there wasn't a real saboteur, that we're not really gonna freak out anyways. So, you know, I would say that we pay attention and see if, you know, again, just we got nothing else to do here.
Yeah.
So,
It's not like we're busy.
It's such bullshit. And like, what's gonna happen? And then we get to the final four, and then it's like, oh, the saboteur is back again. It's just like, it's like you can't win. Like, this is the worst season to be on. No, it's like, come on.
It's something to do at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, now at least we have messages to look forward to again.
That's true too. If we're bored on those like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday
You
days.
like sprinted out there.
When I heard the saboteur video, I know I was freaking out.
Like at first, I thought it was just gonna be something like I didn't.
I didn't. I thought Annie was going to come back.
I thought it
I,
was
honest
connected
to
to the
God,
channel
also thought
or
that I heard
something.
the
Yeah,
door. Something moved
I
by
thought
the
the saboteur
door.
was just gonna tell us our bad luck. Like, you guys are gonna have a lot
I
of bad
swear,
luck.
this is what I thought was going to happen. The saboteur was going to go, did you miss me? And then Annie was going to walk in the door. I really did. Because I thought I heard something move by the door, too. You know
Can't,
how
she
they,
can't because you
you
know
know
what?
when they
She
unbolt
knows.
it?
I know, but
What's
what about
going
she brought
on in
her
the
and
house?
She knows everything.
Yeah,
and
she knows what's
she gets
going
to
on
play
in the
again. That'd be
house.
crazy.
Not if they
We'd
put
all
her in
vote her out.
sequester as soon as she left. They could have took her to this. They could have took her to sequester as soon as she
Yeah,
left,
but
which
if
is
she,
what they
if
do
she
when they
came
bring
back,
people back.
we would vote her out right away.
That's what I'm saying. We've gone her.
Like, we would vote her out right away.
I'm saying that's really what I thought was going to happen because we've been talking about what if they brought somebody back for a few days.
They're not bringing nobody back.
I was like, oh my gosh, the saboteur's going to say, did you miss me? And then Annie's going to walk in the door. We were just saying earlier somebody could come back because of Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Well, that would mess up the jury house because in the jury, they're not going to tell us who's the saboteur because they can't tell a jury member who's the saboteur.
Why not? Well,
Because if you know who, if you're in the jury,
You're not
and
gonna
you know,
vote for
you're
them.
not going to vote for
Yeah.
them. Because especially if you get voted
If
out
Annie
and
came back,
backstabbed
there
by the
wouldn't be a new
saboteur.
saboteur.
Huh?
I'm saying I didn't think there was going to be a new saboteur. I thought that
Right,
Annie was
but I'm
just
saying
coming
like
back.
in general, like in the jury house, like they,
Oh, you mean if Annie would have made it to the final two?
Right.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
or in
but
general,
right now,
like right now,
if you go to jury, they're not going to tell you who the saboteur is because then you're going to, play off that
No,
saboteur.
they won't tell you anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
but
she's
then
saying.
what about when you watch the videos?
They make you watch an edited version of it.
Yeah.
Actually, it's really funny.
Because DR,
Well, I'm not
they
allowed
take
to
out
talk
all
about the
DR.
version.
Yeah.
But if you watch them put the DVDs in, they look like
Yeah,
a lot.
we know.
The ones
Yeah,
we watch?
yeah.
Yeah, I know so too.
You
Yeah.
did.
They just don't have the DR sessions in them.
Yeah, they don't have DR. Well, they don't have anything except for competitions.
I guess
and
so, yeah.
That's all it is, competition?
What time is it?
It's like probably 9:30.
Oh, it's probably 10.
No, I got
But we're all going in the DR again tonight.
9:47.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. Definitely.
I'm kind of thinking that we don't get to go out and practice now.
It's 10
I don't think so either.
Probably not. We went late last time.
No,
No, it wasn't.
How
nice.
late?
10.
Was it?
10.
Last time we went out at 10?
Or 9, because we practiced, Brendan and I practiced from 9 to midnight, and you guys practiced from 9 to 2. 1:30 or something. I only know this because it was just last week.
I don't remember. I didn't really practice.
Oh, yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I'm about to go take a nap.
Did we grab the bowl and stuff?
You wanna go do nap? Hey, you wanna do nap time?
What's that?
You wanna do nap time?
Yeah, I'll do some nap time with you. Cabana or in the Taj?
I'm going right in my room, yeah. I'm going under my covers. This was such whackness. You fucking pig. You're back again.
I'll be in a minute.
I was like, damn it, I wish it was me. It was me. I wish I could be the stupid saboteur.
Oh.
You want to go in the cabana
Yeah.
for a minute?
Yeah. I do. They're Enzo's, but
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, sorry. She was talking to you, not me. I interrupted you.
oh, I thought she was. Wait, who's she talking to?
You.
Oh. You're fine. Cabana?
Yeah.
I had to pee.
I'm gonna get something to drink.
He's napping in the Taj. That was that. What do you think? Is there any more in there or no?
No, well, that's
Hey, would you mind washing my dishes? No.
Is that? It's just some trays. Sorry.
It's like, I'll tell you my reasoning in a minute. We're waiting on Aiden. We're waiting on Aiden. What? Why is Dangles?
I definitely 100% know it'd be none of us to take this deal.
Yeah,
Use power once and figure out the game the next week. So
exactly. Think about who would accept that deal.
How'd you know I did it? You were sleeping there. He was all happy and stuff. I was like, what in the world?
I just got the biggest headache.
This is gonna be so stressful.
I think it's from Rachel.
Just because everyone knows that it's just the DR. And I hate to be the one that points a finger first because it makes me look guilty.
Hayden,
But I did
stop that.
She was acting weird out of the deal. I think it's either her or Brendan because America knows that will cause them drama in the house.
But who can impact that? They haven't already.
What?
Yeah, that's true. I have another reason too, but I'm gonna wait till they go to the Taj and then shut the door.
They're loving this.
Loving it.
What?
They're loving this.
Yeah, it's so convenient. And now we have something else to worry about.
So excited this week because I thought I was like,
Smooth sailing.
like a goal. I was gonna be sailing and then
But I think if they get some kind of power, that makes it too obvious.
It's like a good doll. Yeah, it's obvious. But
I told Lauren so I go nap with them.
Hand me the cuticle cutter thingy, Lane.
It's over there.
Huh?
It's over there.
What you need?
The cuticle cutter thingy.
There's a Rachel Brittany's in chick acting. Yeah.
She was acting different. And then all of a sudden, later, she's like happy.
Yeah, so Matt said that too. 'Cause Matt thought something was up. Because Matt was like, well, weren't we just fighting? Because he was saying Rachel said before she went to the DR, before they interrupted in here, before they called Rachel to the DR, or they called Matt, remember? Rachel told Matt, said, hey, can I talk to you when I get out of the DR? And then Rachel said DR. Huh?
oh yeah, when they
Yeah, and then Rachel went to the DR after that, and they came out, and then never was to talk to Matt again. Yeah, and Matt asked to talk to Matt.
And then didn't, after her DR, she didn't talk to him.
Yeah, and Matt went to go see her in the have-not room. She was sitting there by herself. And it was like, hey, what's going on, Matt? Like, everything was fine. Like, in a good mood.
So she went to the DR, worried about nominations, and came out of the DR,
Yeah.
not caring. And Brandon said when he did to Matt, she turned and looked at him and went, I noticed that too.
Did what?
Brandon said, I'll come back to you or something. She looked at him and went,
Yeah.
she's been trying to shut him up. And when we were sitting in here and you came in, before you came, as soon as you walked in, they changed the subject because they didn't want to say in front of you. But they were trying to convince me that Matt's lying about Pandora's box and he really got a lot of money.
No, Matt, that's what Brenda was telling me. And Enzo outside the whole time.
He was saying Matt sure he got a lot of money because in Greek mythology, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I was sitting in it.
The Pandora's myth is that something good comes out of something bad, or vice versa. So if it's something bad, then something good will come from it. Therefore, if we got something bad, it had to have been something good. So he's basically trying to say that Matt is lying about getting $1. So then when we were sitting on the couch out there and the Salvador video came up, he goes, but wait.
Do y'all want to go upstairs?
No, just shut the door real quick. I'll just shut the door. I'm gonna say shut the door. So when we're sitting on the couch, Brendan said something like, but wait, isn't Pandora's box supposed to be something good breeds something bad or something like that? And Rachel nudged him and goes, so that's the second time that she's done that today.
Oh, really?
She nudged him when he called out Matt at the table, and then she nudged him again on the couch when he was basically trying to say that Matt's lying.
Mm-hmm.
So Rachel's keeping Brennan in line right now.
When it's usually the opposite.
This is not good.
This is so dumb.
This is
This is
dumb.
so annoying.
I am just like, me and Shima, she's getting a call after this because I totally get that girl. Like, after she went through the hell week of HOH.
We're all gonna spend the week going, I'm not coming to the diary room.
And then she got her HOH taken away by the coup d'etat and was just totally effed over. That's how I feel right now. I feel like Rachel is going to have some sort of power. Because of this, she's going to get some kind of help. And somehow, magically, they're both going to be in this house next week.
No, don't say that.
There's no way.
Because before Hayden walked in, she was saying, which one of us do you think could get the most votes from the house? And I said, Rachel, I'm going to be honest with you because I don't want to blow smoke. You're not going to get the votes from the house. One of you guys is going home no matter what. Yeah, but if he puts up Kathy, I think we can get the votes. I think we can get the votes.
Oh, she just wanted to throw me under the bus again.
She was telling Enzo that too. Remember Enzo came with Jumanji. I don't know who's in there.
Oh yeah, he said the same
And
thing.
Enzo was like, Rachel's thinking she's tough shit right now. Rachel's saying, me and Brendan are definitely going to win the POV. We're going to take Brendan off and we're going to put Kathy up.
And I can get the votes.
And then she said all she needs is 3 votes.
That's exactly what the story she was telling me. Which one of us do you
Well, I
think?
always got to be thrown under the bus. Every single time.
3 votes and then Matt.
And then Matt.
And then Matt. Oh, and then so I said that. I go, even if you got 3 votes, I said, you need Matt. And she goes, yeah, but I have the $5,000.
That would never in a million years.
No.
She goes,
No.
but I had the $5,000. And I said, I don't think that Matt cares about the $5,000.
Who would vote for her to stay?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Exactly.
But it's when you're back into a corner, you start, you know what I mean? Like, saying
But
what
do
you
you
need to
think-
say. You start creating.
So she's already backstabbing. I'll just go in there and say, so you want to throw me under the bus?
This week is going to suck.
No, don't, Kathy.
I won't.
This is going to be the worst week.
It is going to be the worst week. But here's what I'm afraid of. She's only doing that to get a read on people. I'm just really afraid that she does have some sort of power.
I hope she does. And if it is a coup d'etat,
She has to use it this week.
yeah, she'll have to use it. And that shows it will be this week. And she's the person, the saboteur. But the sucky part is someone has to go up. 2 people have to go up in their spots.
Yeah, that's the shit.
It's not like they're not on the block and they just want to use it to put, they're on the block. So if they use it, they're
And the
definitely
coup d'etat was like a one-time only deal.
Yeah.
The freaking saboteur lasts the rest of the season.
Well, I can guarantee you, if it's something like the coup d'etat, I'm going up. Without question. I mean, without doubt.
But I don't think they use the coup d'etat 2 years in a row.
Here's the thing.
Well, I don't think that they could use the coup d'etat now without us knowing that that's who the saboteur was. If Rachel suddenly bursts out of the DR with some kind of magic power, we're going to be like, okay. We know who you are. We know the saboteur is. They never gave Annie any...
Well, the thing is,
I'm just really worried now about... But see, like, they didn't give Annie any special powers or privileges. So why would they give
well,
anyone else?
The only other thing I can think, for one, there had to be some kind of incentive for somebody to accept that.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless they knew their backs were against the wall completely.
Yeah.
Rachel did know that.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying? Like, she knew, her and Brenda both knew that. Most likely, they were going to be on the block today. And unless the incentive, like, for me to accept that, the incentive would have had to been huge. Like, huge.
Exactly.
But for somebody where their backs are completely against the wall, the incentive doesn't necessarily
You have nothing to
be,
lose.
It doesn't have to
You
be
have
as
nothing
big.
to
Yeah.
lose.
You know, and they're, both of them, like today, Brendan was talking about outside. He's like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm ready to give up. And he's like, I'm not really into the game. He's like, I want to play competitions, but, you know, I don't really care about anything else. And he flat out said that to me later.
Yeah, so.
And then, you know, like, they know their backs are against the wall. So the incentive wouldn't have to be as big
That's
for
true.
them to accept being a saboteur.
You were not allowed to talk about production.
Plus, even if I'm just saying this purely hypothetically, I think just because I know I've lived with Rachel for a month, I don't think she would have to be given any incentive. She would do it.
She loves
Just
the
the
center of
fact
attention.
of people, if it was a vote, just the fact that
People voted
people
for
voted on
her.
her, she would take it. No matter money or not.
No incentive.
Well, she feels like everybody hates her. That's one of the things that she's kept saying today. Everybody hates me. Everybody hates me. Like when she was in here with me and Matt, and both of us were like, nobody hates you, Rachel.
I got that last night.
Yeah.
I mean, I went in the room. Brennan left the room. Rachel starts crying, apologizing.
I heard her
like,
crying.
Everybody hates me. And then I was like, you know, nobody hates
Oh,
you.
God.
You know, and I was trying to console her a little bit.
I'm going to get an ulcer.
I know, this is just like the worst thing that could have possibly happened.
I don't care, honestly, I don't care about pranks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just,
I don't either. I'm just
if
so
one of
worried
them
about her
does not
having.
leave this Thursday, I'm going to rip my hair out.
Yeah, it's hell.
I can't deal with both of them together.
So,
I can't deal with coming into the cabana to eat dinner and closing the door and calling
Lane?
people a bitch under their
Please
breath.
go to the diary room.
Tell Matt that we're in here.
here's the
I got pee.
I can't deal with it.
one thing that starts to happen.
Yeah, you need to go in there and get in there.
One thing that happened,
Dang.
if Rachel, or I'm assuming it'd be Rachel over Brenda, I think.
Right.
If she has the power, neither one of them can win. Because if, say she has, even if it's just a single, pull herself off the block.
Right.
If she wins and uses the power veto on Brendan, then he comes off, she uses her power, she comes off. You gotta put, I mean,
Right.
you gotta say,
going on?
so we have to win veto on Thursday.
Why? What's going on?
I mean, we're just.
I mean, what's
Speculating.
Not Thursday, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, first off, Rachel's behavior at the nomination, whenever Brendan said he's coming after you, she gave him the evil eye and nudged him to be quiet. Well, then, while ago on the couch, she did it again to him.
Yeah, they were saying.
Brendan's
Rachel
been
came
trying
out
to
of the
convince
DR,
everybody that you're
she was
lying.
acting weird before. I mean,
That was
she didn't
lame.
come talk to you, and then she didn't, and she was acting weird around you.
In the have not room and stuff.
Like, I don't know where it was at.
No, I'm saying she was like chilling. Yeah, she was acting weird to me in the have not room. I'm gonna fucking clear this white elephant out of the room right now. I feel like I was totally sabotaged right here. I mean, I expect every one of you to think that I'm a saboteur right now, and I was just bitching about it there. I don't know what to tell you guys, that I had no idea what was going on with this Pandora's box thing.
Well, nobody would have. We would have all.
But
opened
We
it.
would have
like,
all
I feel
opened
like
it.
I'm in a huge predicament here because I don't even blame you guys. I feel like I am completely the obvious.
You're not. We all think it's
Are you
Rachel.
serious?
For me,
I mean, I'm glad to hear that.
We
but
think it's her.
I'm like freaking out when I
think-
saw that. I'm like,
my thought is that America voted on somebody. That was what America was voting on this week.
And they all love her.
And I
And
think
America voted for this person
because
who
that
caused the
fucking
most
prize
drama.
is so stupid. And even Brendan said it, and he's right. Like, you just got something shitty, something good should happen in the house, and he's totally right. And then like this happened, like I feel like I'm getting picked on by the saboteur, but I don't want to say that. But you know what I mean? Like
for
to me, it seems so.
Okay, like week one, they're not going to make it look. The obvious person, whoever looks to be the most obvious, which is you,
Totally.
is not the
Right.
Just like week one.
Just
Everybody
like
else,
Andrew.
It's not Andrew. Like I think they're not going to make it obvious. Rachel wouldn't be as obvious, except for we're all intelligent people in here.
Right.
We know.
She was acting different before she went into DR. She was saying she wanted to talk to you about nominations. She came out of DR and didn't care to talk to you again.
She wouldn't have not for some reason.
And jacked with my monkey.
I mean, you don't have to argue.
She got into a huge argument with Reagan before nominations. After nominations, she's just avoiding people.
When was she saying that she's going to get Matt to nominate me when somebody comes off and then send me home because she'd had the votes?
That was in here a while ago.
Do you think this saboteur got asked to be a saboteur before nominations or after? Because Pandora's Box, there was still like
Before.
2-3 hours before nominations.
Yeah, before.
I think it was before
So it was
nominations.
between Pandora's Box and nominations. Someone got
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I think too.
I think so.
That's the only alibi I have then, because I don't even believe that I was called.
We don't even think
Yes,
that
you
about
were.
but
You
I'm,
were
like,
called
freaking out.
first.
Yeah, you were called. I mean, but
You were called first, and then
Yeah, and
right
she
after
went in
you
right-
was Rachel.
They're not going to do it that way. That's that obvious.
No, they're not going to do it
I
the way
mean-
it's that obvious. But I just.
I mean,
do-
we could sit there and say, well, Enzo was called in at 4 o'clock this morning. I mean, they call us in to fill in the
Her
other
behavior
stuff.
was super strange in the have not room, but
Yeah. And then she wanted to jack with my monkey. Then she's trying to throw me under the bus.
that's what she said.
My fear is that if it's her, she got some type of
Power.
game-changing power.
We don't care that it's her. We don't care about.
We just want her to
blanks.
go.
I just don't want
We don't care about.
the nominations to change this.
Yeah.
I agree with you that it's America's vote thing, probably, because she didn't get any food or nothing. I mean,
And one thing we're talking about, Rachel has been the center of attention in every single episode because week 1,
Questions about, yeah, just
she's on the block. Her and Annie had the thing. Week 2, her and Monet had the whole scuffle. Week 3, it was me. Well, it was you and Andrew on the block, but you know,
they were clearly part of that old mess.
huge part of it.
Yeah.
Remember Andrew calling out Rachel and Brendan? I mean, huge part of it. Week 4, Rachel, Kristen, myself, and a fight, whatever. Every single episode.
She's been the
in
center of
the center
attention.
So, I mean, that leads me to think whether people hate her or not.
They know
could
she'll
get
cause
huge
drama.
She's stirring shit up.
Like she's probably, like you said, unfortunately, she's probably the star of the show.
right.
So what do you think, with her being on the block, what are you guys suspecting is like could happen? Or
I
she
think
would
the,
save herself?
the worst case scenario in my mind is that she got some type of power, like a coup d'etat, maybe not the full force of the coup d'etat, maybe something abbreviated, something like that. Worst case scenario, coup d'etat, let's say. They both stay up on the block this week, or even one of them, it doesn't matter. We go into Thursday's live show. Julie's like, somebody here was awarded a power. They use it, and they pick the nominees, and both of them are still here this week.
So how would winning the veto?
Yeah, because then next week somebody here is going to nominate them again, so they're still sent to the jury house.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
even
just
if-
feel like if it is that obvious where Julie's like, oh, you get to use your power, that's blatantly the saboteur.
Right there.
They're not going to expose the saboteur.
That's right.
Well, say.
But if you have
say she has a power. Okay, she does have a power. If either one of them say, and she happens to win the veto, and she pulls herself off the block, then she'll still have the
Then she
power
still has
the
it.
next week.
I got you. So that's what we got to. Okay.
I mean,
yeah, that makes sense. Do you think if she could or would tell Brendan? I'm sure she would if she could. Do you think they let her?
No, I don't think that they let her. I think that just like Jeff and Jordan on the coup d'etat, he couldn't tell Jordan.
Then let me ask you this: a true saboteur would go against their alliance and bust it up, right? So if she was a saboteur, wouldn't she? It's not this week, but I mean, at some point, like if she.
I agree. A true saboteur would try and.
Or is she just
destroy
too
their own
dumb, too much of a
alliance.
dummy to even do that anyway?
How
What's that?
about we focus on getting the saboteur out?
But I think the saboteur
This
has
week.
to do what they're told.
Oh, I see. Like almost like an America's player kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if America doesn't want her to fuck with Brendan, they might want her to fuck with you or you. Yeah, you're probably right. I think that no matter who the fuck we vote out, I think we're gonna still see these motherfucking videos forever. And even if like let's say she really is a saboteur and we vote her out. So there really is no saboteur in the house. There just really isn't. We're done with it again. We killed it another way in the first week. I think they're just gonna keep playing like bullshit videos, like there's 2 friends in the house, or you didn't get me off the block, like, stupid shit like that, you know. I mean, I don't know that for a fact. I guess we'll see, but
it just sucks.
God damn.
Well, the good news is we have a chance to get the saboteur out again in the first week.
I think the saboteur was told or accepted the offer before nominations.
I think so too.
I really do.
Here's another thing then to consider, assuming it's her. Okay, anyone, I don't think I'm saying production, anyone who watches live feeds or watches the show knows what's going on at nominations this week, right?
Right.
So they call and they ask her to be the saboteur. They're asking someone who they know is basically going on the block. They'd have to give her a power along with asking her to do it. They'd have to.
Yeah.
For this week to save her this week.
Right.
I agree.
Otherwise, they know the saboteur is going to go out this week.
I was telling Reagan, but I think before you got here, somebody whose back is against the wall needs less incentive to accept being a saboteur.
Ah, that's true.
Because like somebody like, you know, you guys or me, like the incentive would have to be absolutely huge.
Yeah, because you're like sitting pretty, you know, for at least a week or two.
You don't want to be the saboteur and
That's
risk
true.
my game.
That's
Like, it would have to
true.
be huge.
That's true.
You know, $20,000, $25,000 wouldn't do it for me. I mean,
No.
No, I agree with
like,
you.
It wouldn't do it for me.
Yeah, it's not
But
enough.
somebody who their back is absolutely against the wall,
And they
somebody
think they're
who
going home this
doesn't have a lot
week.
of options at this point, thinks they're going home this week, the incentive can be way less.
That's very
and
true.
They're going to take the offer.
Like something that keeps,
Reagan, please go to the diary room.
like something that keeps them both in the house.
That's very true.
Yeah, just like
Basically, if they both stay in the house this week,
I'll voluntary exit.
me too, I'll go with you.
Like I'll tell them please unlock the envelope.
You know, everybody just grab their bag and walk out.
I will go to the red panic button with you.
Are you guys in agreement, like what we were kind of saying out there? Let's say they have some super coup d'etat that can work any week, whatever. Like, they can't, even if it's just for this week, because they know she's going up, she uses it. They cannot fucking give her another power again. Like, that's because that's saying who wins the game.
That's saying who
Yeah.
wins again.
I think there's a good chance she's a power, but it's only good one time.
So that's her, like, big power move, and after that she has to sabotage and, you know, play her own game and sabotage?
That's what I think.
So they're, like, giving her one chance to do a power move.
And I don't think that they're going to give her a chance to save herself and Brendan. I think it'll only be to save herself.
I think so too. I think, you know, maybe, but like I think this, you know, veto is important. The veto is very important. If we win the veto, if she does have a power, she has to use it. You know, if we win the veto and she doesn't use a power and she goes home, then we know she didn't have a power.
Wow, man, this is a trip.
Or say,
Brendan was saying earlier in here that he's going to use the veto to save her.
He did?
Yeah, he told me that when it was just us two. And
And he
him told
said,
me.
because that was their conversation of, well, if they use the veto to save Rachel and Kathy goes up, they can get the votes or something to
Well,
this
they told
effect.
me because they know that next week will be a quiz or so they think.
Yeah,
And if
they told me
they
that
need
too.
someone to, you know, avenge their death, they'd rather have Rachel do the quiz than Brendan. That's what
And
he
I
told me.
said, Brendan, if you win the power veto and you use it on somebody else, you'll never get enough votes to stay. I said, that's stupid. I said, that's Big Brother basics.
This is
I mean,
crazy.
it's stupid anyway. I mean,
It's stupid.
if you're here, you want to win $500,000. You don't want to.
Leave it to chance. If you're willing to use the power veto on somebody else and you don't want to win that bad, you deserve to go home. If you would keep yourself on the block.
But I'm going to agree with you. You would think the saboteur would try and sabotage their own alliance. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
But I think America gets to pick.
Which maybe, listen, dig this. I don't know how they came to this conclusion, but they were the ones that came to me and said, you know, we're keeping Rachel here. I don't know what she said to him, but maybe that's her sabotage thing. Well, no, because this is before the saboteur. But I was going to say, you know, there's no one of them's going. Rachel knows she's a saboteur. Well, she convinces Brendan that if one of them has to go, it should be you, Brendan, and I should stay. And there's her sabotage to her alliance, sort of. Am I making sense what I'm saying? I have it in my head.
Because then they think she's gonna be better at the quiz. So say, okay, Brennan, if you win veto, you use it on me. See you later, dude.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, she gets in.
But why is he saying Matt put me up and I get sent home because he has everybody's votes?
I think that's like grasping at straws. That's what they say they want to do, but I don't. It's not going to work, obviously. I mean, look, if it's either one of them and anybody in this fucking house,
It doesn't
the
matter
other
who
one of
it
them
is.
going
That's
home.
exactly what I said.
You totally irrelevant.
That's
totally irrelevant.
That's what Rachel flat out asked me. Who would we stand the best chance up against on the block? And I said, I'm going to be completely honest with you. You don't. I did. I said one of you is going home.
That's it.
It doesn't matter who goes up.
That's absolutely
Well,
true.
is there any way I could get your vote? Is there any way I could get your vote?
No. There's no way.
You can't.
One thing we will know, if one of them is not the set, or I guess
If there's a vote for them.
if there's one crazy vote that, but they're not that stupid.
We've already went to this too.
Yeah,
You know?
they're not that stupid.
I mean, yeah.
Or say, do we agree everybody's set on trying to get Rachel out?
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
So if all of a sudden somebody flips and says, "Hey, let's try and get Brendan out instead,"
That's true too.
You know, weird things.
That's true.
Like that.
Very true.
So keep that.
But the
in
only
mind.
way that we're going to get Rachel out is if neither one of them win the POV. Because Brendan's going to use it to save Rachel and self-sacrifice himself.
Well, we have an extra player in POV.
Stupid, I know.
If Reagan doesn't get drawn, that's an extra player to hold it, which is good. That looks like a challenge that you won't even be able to tell if someone's throwing it. It's just like stupid shit, so it doesn't help her.
Well, if we already couldn't trust anything that she said, now we know for sure she'll be making stuff up.
And watch for them to throw anybody under the bus.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. You know, yeah, that's what I was about. I'm waiting for someone to say, you know, oh, I think Lane's a saboteur.
Like I said,
it's going to start
gonna
all
be
over.
me.
I think they're going to say it's Matt
It's
too.
gonna be me for
because
sure.
Brendan's
There's a good argument for it, to be honest.
Brendan's already tried. Hey, we said hi.
They just don't stop on him. Bear traps and landmines and stuff.
What time is it right now? 10?
I'm stressing now.
I am
I'm
so
good.
fucking
Stupid.
stressing. Like
I'm going to
you
make
know.
coffee at 11:30.
To watch for people throwing.
I'm so stressed. Why can't we get midgets running around?
Any more drama?
That's what I was hoping for. Remember, I said that outside.
Dude, I'm
This is,
so stressed.
Enzo was not lying. This is the worst effing season to be a part of, period. Like, this is the most high stress situation.
Well, the best for TV.
Yeah,
but
you're right.
Please go
worse
to
to
the
be on
diary room.
personally.
The saboteur is totally like my vengeful ex-girlfriend. Coming back, fucking with me, fucking with my friends. Just because he wants me back. And I still love him.
Well, you're going to get the same again.
Said my name.
We're going to use the
Said my
next
name.
golf roll.
You did
Nobody
say
is
that
was so
allowed
awesome.
to leave that practice thing until you hit perfect 5 times in a row.
Matt's savvy.
We're never going to get a shot.
No, they'll be out there. They'll be out there all over it, just
Yeah,
like
but-
they were
all night.
with the pinball thing.
I'll kick him
Take
in the
turns, dude. We
nuts.
gotta take
Yeah.
turns. Everyone's got to wait in line.
They're
Yeah.
gonna be so obnoxious about it.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to
when
wait
me
in
and
line.
Hayden and
Sprint
Christian
all
were out there practicing, oh, it was ridiculous. And then she came in and threatened me afterwards
About what?
Good job.
because she told me that if I even thought about using the veto or playing in that power of veto, that it'd be a big mistake and I would go home.
Ooh, ominous.
She saw me out there playing it and practicing, and she cornered me up and told me that.
Wah, wah, wah. Whatever.
And then my name wasn't drawn, so I was pretty mad.
I hope your name ain't John so much.
Me too.
Of course, the saboteur will have like 7 Reagans in there.
Well, you have the bag, so why don't you open it up and count?
Oops, I spilled the bag on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you do need to spill the bag.
Just kidding, guys. It's spilling on your bag.
You're not getting a bag or a remote.
And I was thinking that if my name did get drawn, I might be able to give my ticket to somebody else, but Hayden already asked. And
Yeah, I didn't
and
think
they
you'd be
said
able
no.
to do that. Oh, fuck.
You know, it'd be awesome if one of them drew house guest, or what was that?
House
Well,
guest choice?
if they
or
pull-
no, they get to choose like who they want up there with them.
If they're smart, they pick you.
yeah, they're gonna pick me
Yeah. Because
it's one less player.
it's one
to
less
worry
player.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, crap. Hope they don't get that, or they're just not smart.
You better hope for the latter, because they're gonna get whatever they need to get.
Yeah, they always do.
They always do.
But this is skill based, so
This is just
think
like
we have
last
better
week,
odds in it
though.
just 'cause
I
we have
won
more
the freaking POV, and I didn't even
Really?
I didn't sit out there for.
Right.
If this
And
is
it was
golf
totally different.
and you're the POV queen, that's like a double whammy in your favor. So like, if I'm picking you if I get house guest choice for sure for this.
Okay, cool. Freaking kill
If it's
myself
golf?
trying to do it.
If it's shuffleboard
Or
and you get
bocce
house
ball.
guest choice, you have to do lane.
Lane? Well, we'll fuck with it tonight and just
Yeah.
see,
Yeah,
if
we're
he's-
gonna
see
see
who's
what
good
it
and
is.
stuff.
What time is it right now?
10 something probably.
This is like one of the shittiest days in the Big Brother house.
Ever. And it
Seriously,
started out
man.
so good. 4 songs. Usher,
It was like
Madonna,
it was a
JT,
hill. It was like
and
the
Eminem.
songs, then a shitty Pandora's Box, then awesome nominations, and then
I just feel like, okay, please don't be another Andrew, but I feel like I know who the saboteur is.
I know.
And now let's just focus on getting the person out.
Yeah. And she can't be loved. Hopefully she doesn't think.
But like
this
she
is
said,
America's
everybody
player.
loved Evil Dick.
I know.
You know, and he
And
was
Evil Dick
banging
was-
pans and screaming
But she's
and
not
pouring
that. You know, I think she tries to be that, and I think
Yeah.
America can see that she's trying to be some evil dick. Evil Dick was just a dick.
Well,
He didn't have to try.
Right.
aside from her being so insanely produced, like she's basically the star of every episode.
Yeah.
She would cause the most drama, and America loves drama.
Wow, this is crazy.
It's like picking. It's not America's player. It's like the America's train wreck.
Save that for the DR.
Yeah.
Gosh.
What if he opens it and it's like you either have to go from the block?
No.
I mean, something like that though.
Something. Where you lose the pounds
Yeah.
of or some shit. You lose the nominations or you're the saboteur.
You got a good point. My thing was, I still think there's at least money. He at least got money.
My 2 guesses are Kathy and Matt. That's it. Because why would you ask Kathy to be the saboteur? All she wants to do is go to the jury house anyway. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they gotta be thinking that she's gonna go anyways.
That's what I'm saying. So why don't you just make her the saboteur?
I don't know, but
I think it's Kathy. Or like you said, we don't know what he opened up upstairs, Matt.
But what if he got like $20,000?
I think that's too much, 20,000.
10,000?
Maybe 10 G's.
Because he brings down the dollar that he already had. They gave me.
They went through his luggage.
Yeah. It happens to be the same one that I had before. They took out the string though, so it's different.
Yeah.
And I thought it was funny because that's what he's making fun of Natalie for.
It's all bullshit, you know?
Close the door. See? Nobody does it?
Yeah, it's all bullshit, bro. To me, it's either Matt or it's Kathy. That's all I swear to God. Like, why wouldn't you choose Kathy to do it?
I like you should get to no matter what. Because no good to take her out.
Like, Me? Huh?
What's a saboteur?
You know what I mean?
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. No,
You just came here? Did you just get here?
I'm in a big box. What?
In the Greek mythological poem, or whatever it is, Pandora turns things that are good will turn to evil, or things that are evil will turn to good, like making good come from evil, or vice versa, or something. So if Matt only got $1, then we're all going to get something really great. And if we get something bad, we'll know that Matt lied, because the legend of Pandora states that, you know, it's going to be yin and yang, basically.
Well, maybe
That's why I
they
think I
did
was
maybe they
sabotaged.
did get something great. Him and her.
Yeah, that's right. She might have gotten something.
Yeah.
Good.
He was already trying to play Greek mythology with me, and I was just like, God, I just want to slit my wrist with your toenail.
I should feel left out because they don't. I should feel left out because they don't say nothing to me, which they just want
You're
me on the
better
block.
off.
Yeah,
Good for
they
you.
they just want me on the block with them
You're better off. My oh my.
until
oh
she
my.
can't sleep in my bed with my monkey no more. Period.
And how do you
She's down my
determine if
room.
Rachel's behavior is weird or out of the ordinary? You know what I mean?
I know,
Get her
it's like,
Let's
Backstabbing.
get her drunk.
One of our games was seeing how bad she can backstab us
I know.
today. Well, you know, going in and see who she can slander the worst.
Yeah, we made up a game
But
because
then
we know
she's
that
been
she
the
does
saboteur
that.
all along, man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
Yeah.
the weirdest thing is like you were saying how I got called on a DR to go up to Pandora's box. When I was in here with them, we were in the middle of kind of an argument / discussion about nominations, and we were like totally in the middle. It wasn't trailing off, and I was like walking out talking. I'm like, okay, I come back. I'm like, HOH will be up. We'll be good to go. Did Pandora's box. Told you guys what happened, and then yeah, you're right. I did get called in. She came in right after me, and I was just waiting in the HOH room, and like,
She never came
showed
up.
up.
Have you checked your
Nothing.
bathroom?
Why is she? Oh, the saboteur did the
Remember she
toilet thing
came
again?
upstairs
Oh.
and she was like, "Can I use your restroom?"
Oh, no, I
When we're
didn't.
all up there,
Probably planted a mic or something in there. A bug. Planted a bug in there.
she shit on it.
Exploded the toilet.
Gross.
But yeah, that to me is the weirdest thing because we were like in the middle of discussing this and
And when she was up there last week, she used this bathroom the whole time.
Yeah, she went up there to use her restroom.
see, then that throws off everything because you're right. She's just weird. Just a
Well,
weird-
we'll know that things have gone really bad if she gives up her hot pink eyeshadow for, say, lime green. That's when we'll know things are real serious.
Yeah, and then me and you're jealous over her body this morning.
She's gonna come out with green eyeshadow, and we're gonna go. Things just got serious.
If I was in America, I would text you to be the saboteur a million times. Cause
Me?
Cause you're such a mean girl. I would love to see
I
you
wish I
fuck with
would have
me.
been, but that's what makes me even more think that America loves her because
I don't think so. I'm
Every-
not going to agree with it.
every vote
Ever.
for Rachel would be a vote against me, or every vote for me is like a vote against Rachel, and I totally didn't get voted.
I don't think you do either, but
So I'm like,
I would vote for you.
I've been denying, I've been living in this land of denial the whole time, but they must like her.
No. No.
You have the look on your face. It's like when I say Natalie's husband. They must like her.
I know.
I don't think so.
How?
They like drama.
Yeah, that's exactly true.
Rachel, please go to the diary room.
I'm gonna go make a tiny bowl of ice cream. Does anybody want any?
You make coffee?
At 11:30.
Did you ask for libation?
No.
That's what we should do.
We need them. I didn't even have time to breathe in there.
Did I?
Yelling.
You were due.
Yeah.
What's that?
No libations, I'll check again.
Thanks, bro.
There's some shit going on, you know.
What's that?
Some shit definitely. But I think those are the only two options. For shit. This guy got me a boner. Oh, it's either the sheriff or Maddie. Those are my two options. That's it. I don't think anyone else would do it.
I didn't think about that, dude. That makes sense, though. Because in HOH, I
What did they say? We'll give you $15,000 right now. You get it, yours. You agree to be the saboteur for the rest of the season. And you can still win $500,000. You know what I mean? That could have been an option. Or you don't take it, you lose a nomination, or you can't be HOH for the next 3 weeks, or they can make whatever they want. It's crazy. Or can it just all be bullshit and just to fuck with our heads to make us think who it is?
Well, see, my thing is, like, even if the saboteur is bullshit, that's something bad on the house. Which Pandora's box always works. Something good for something bad. And it's one way or the other.
That's it.
If it's good for us, it's bad for them.
It's gotta be bad for the person.
And $1 is not good for him. So
we should have someone good.
Which we don't. So, anyways, he was just too nervous about the whole thing. He was too like,
What the fuck, man?
You have to fucking do. Why do they don't open it until fucking midnight? Gotta bust that store. A liquor license. A fucking saboteur.
You have to wait till midnight to go. And you know what's gonna happen is everyone's gonna try and argue. That's just gonna happen.
Hey, guess who's gonna be
Everyone's
fucking? Guess who's gonna be turning into a bully? You're gonna see me real fast. The fuck out of my way.
Because you're on a block, yo. You guys should get first crack at anything, do whatever.
And I already had my words with Reagan once today. If he wasn't scared the first time, fucking watch him tonight. I have no problem getting in Matt's face either.
Oh man.
Because I ain't scared of nobody.
People are gonna have to be up to like 4 in the morning to play that thing.
Let's get the fuck out of my way.
Like people think, okay, Ghost, let's go. You'll be underneath it. What, motherfucker? No, you ain't practicing. You'll just come up underneath it. What?
Guess who loves ice cream?
Never a dull moment in the DB house.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think live feeds cut out when the video goes on?
Yeah.
And then they
Yeah.
just come back to hear us talking about it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was trying to watch live feeds and look at all the blogs and stuff before. Like, you know.
Like before you came in here?
Yeah, so I could have at least known kind of what the live feeds were like.
Yeah, just to see.
Have you ever seen them?
Uh-uh.
I haven't either.
She's watched them for like years. She subscribed to a few seasons.
Mm-hmm. It's 4 cameras you get to pick between. Like, one of the cameras is undoubtedly us right now. One of them is wherever Brennan and Rachel are having sex. The other one is probably...
But does each individual get to use camera, or CBS controls what cameras you can use?
CBS controls the 4 cameras and the individual...
That's what I'm saying. People are making alliances. They don't even know what the fuck they're making alliances. Well, that's why I waited.
That's what I'm saying. It's even with like Brittany's trying to be cool with Rachel, and then Rachel was like, hey, if we want the OE, like, put Kathy up. You vote for her. He was asking her, would it be better for me or Brendan to be up against Kathy? Would you? Well, I don't know. And Bob, like, you're like, oh, fuck you, bitch.
See, I trust you and hate it because your girls are gone.
Yeah.
And I know you got nobody else in this house. I don't trust you.
Yeah.
See, I don't make an alliance unless I fucking trust somebody. And I was talking to Rachel about this, and she was like, and so you're gonna have to make an alliance. I said, I know that, but I don't trust nobody in this fucking house. I don't know what's going on. I'm huge with them. You know?
Well, now
I think Brittany is confirming what Herman's trying to do. He doesn't want to talk to me about nothing.
Yeah.
So I don't trust him.
Like, dope.
That's like a whole house. So let's wait and see what happens after this fucking, after this week.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, who's ever left in this room needs to all be.
We need to be here and take this thing down. We get to the end where the fuck it is.
I'm telling you right now, if I win the BOE, I'm probably gonna use it to take Rachel on the walk. Yeah. And I'm gonna stay up there. You know,
You're taking a risk, bro, by doing that.
I am.
I wouldn't do it, bro.
But here's
endurance competition, it's gonna be something physical where you guys have a fucking shot at winning.
Gotta watch that though, yo. I don't know, man. If I you win the PLV, I would use it on yourself, bro. Just make sure your ass is safe, and that's it.
I know, but I don't know, man.
Let's just do the PLV.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
See what the fuck
It's too far ahead. I gotta go out and fucking like the fat kid. I'm gonna be like the fat kid on the arcade game.
Yeah, I'm working out. Everyone can do it. I'm working out. I gotta work out till I'm fucking eating chocolate at night now.
He just beat us. And then it was just like, he's like, yeah, he's like, oh no, that was outside when I told him that. When I was laying next to you.
Yeah. I told him to his face I'd kick his ass in the next endurance competition, no matter what it was, too. This is before when it was me and him and Rachel in the room, because he was bitching about the competition.
You did tell him that?
Well, yeah, I go,
Good for
it
you.
doesn't matter how big your feet are, how short you are. Like, endurance competitions are mental. They're not physical in any capacity. They're all mental. If your body makeup is all relative, you do what you could. If you want it, you want it. I go, and that's why I'm going to kick your ass in the next endurance competition, too. He's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, I'm not joking. I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking, because he gave a dumb laugh.
That's funny. I'm so pissed.
I gotta get this scab off.
You know what we should do too? We should all like keep quiet about it and not bring it up.
Yeah.
And see if they constantly try to bring it up to pry us for who we think it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just say, I don't care.
Yeah.
If
That's what we said the whole first week. Like, I don't care.
And we didn't.
And we didn't. We got her out.
trying to get you to throw somebody else under the bus, that's a red flag. Because if you say, oh, I think it's so-and-so.
But that's all that
they're
they
gonna run
do.
to so-and-so
Right.
and say,
That's-
Hayden thinks.
Hayden, that's how they've played this whole game.
That's true.
It's like the pink eye
This is
shadow.
regardless of, it's another card in their deck of to be able to like trick and lie and Well, we have our divide.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Bless you.
Now it's Big Brother.
Well, they're very outnumbered. They can't last long.
Did you see I trapped Enzo? Enzo said, hey, you want to come down with me? I said, yeah, I'll come in. And then
Where is
Rachel went in there.
Where is Enzo and Brenchel?
Trapped with them in the Taj.
Oh, really?
Huh?
Oh, he's trapped with them?
Yeah, I feel kind of bad that
No, he
He
loves
don't care.
that.
He came in here and sat with that Rachel with the door shut for a long time. He don't care. They're just gonna sit in there and make out. That's it. While he sleeps.
You got this, babe.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I ripped on that.
Yeah, me too.
I told you. I said that was the most agonizing part of the call.
It was. It's the truth. That's the endurance part. I said, how long can you withstand that?
And then I also talked.
I said she was a beakless woodpecker. That's what she sounded like. A woodpecker with no beak trying to beg on wood.
Sorry, Enzo, here he comes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, bro, I bailed in the nap session.
Yeah, what happened?
I apologize. I came in here for a sec. I was going to just talk some saboteur stuff.
So they doing DRs now about this whole shit that happened?
Yeah. We all don't look at there. I don't care.
Did they say anything in front of you, Enzo?
Who? Oh, these two? Oh, yeah, what do you think? Fucking,
What did they say?
what do you think? What do you think is the saboteur?
Shut that door.
They think it's you.
Oh, surprise. I'm kidding.
Imagine that.
Can't imagine.
They don't believe.
Shocking.
They don't believe.
Of course not.
They believe that you opened up the envelope and there was options saying that you either could be the saboteur or you could be this or you could be that. And you
And I just want to be the
and you
saboteur.
were forced to be the saboteur. because it was like $15,000 or whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Hey, do it. Crack open that thing a little bit. So you can see their feet.
A bit more.
A little bit more.
What if I can crack your feet right there?
I know. I thought about that too.
No,
A little bit.
I'm about to shave and shower.
I was hoping you were going to pull the screen up. I was going to stand right there.
You want to sit up here, dude? You want to find a spot up here?
No, I'm good. I'm good. She ain't ready to play at midnight, you know. It's fucking cool. They wait till midnight.
What time is it now?
Probably not even 11.
$10:29.
Yeah. An hour and 10 minutes.
Well, at least we have something to do tonight.
Yeah. I mean, at least they're going to let us outside. I mean, worst case, we can play pool.
While we wait on our turn.
Yeah. I'm going to go get shoes on. Because I fight better in shoes.
Yeah, good idea.
It's true.
Fly better with that shirt on too.
You're like the exact opposite of somebody on a television talk show. Like a woman. It's like, hold my shoes. Hold my shoes.
Yeah. And you know there's a fight when a woman takes off her shoes, a guy takes off his shirt, they're freezing a fight. Anytime I go to
our
arrest
earrings
somebody,
off.
yeah, they start taking off stuff, I get cuffs ready.
Hold my tooth.
I start getting them ready. I'm like, that's not good.
I think it's dumb to take off your shirt if you're about to start a fight. I mean, it was 10. Unless it's an expensive shirt.
Huh?
He just said it's 10:50.
So I think it's dumb to take off your shirt when you're about to fight, unless it's expensive.
That's not true. Lane doesn't take it off. He rips it off as an intimidation factor.
You gotta have shoes on to fight too. Yeah. You
When
can't
Lane's
fight
about
without
to
shoes
fight,
on.
he just grabs both sides of his
Know
knee.
that, Matt, when you come to Fort Worth. Or when you go to,
What do you guys do?
You gotta have shoes on. You can't fight without shoes on.
Is there any like no hitting below the belt kind of deal?
No, this is
Or kicking in the balls
Well,
down
if you're
there?
at a backyard fight, you can't do that.
You just swing.
Yeah, it's just swinging. You're fighting in the bar, it's whatever. Yeah, a bar fight.
Especially
Whatever you
if
get
you're
your hands on.
You're stupid.
But do make sure you have shoes on. That's the most important thing. Don't focus too much on one object. Just swing. Yeah. Punches and bunches is what it's called. If you could kind of dodge one and then grab them, or try to wrestle them to the ground and then just go hardcore on them.
Do you do like hockey fight where you pull the shirt over their head and just pound?
But from you doing that, that leaves your back open, and then that's when you get passed out. That's when their buddy smashes a ball over your head. So, we're just going to have to go through it. Not that we've ever done it.
I'll take some hits.
Self-defense at body by lane. Self-offense
Will we
by
get a
body at lane. Body by lane.
Will we get to stop that for starting a fight club in the backyard?
We could definitely wrestle back there, I think. I mean, I think they'd get mad. Yeah.
They would. Y'all would get so many
because they don't want to be
stops,
like liable
stop
for
that.
injuries or something.
We're going to start off at little rinky-dink bars in little towns, and then when you've proved yourself, we'll take you to a big bar downtown. Fort Worth.
Like working up the circuits.
Yeah. I can't wait to go out when we get out of here.
I know.
Like,
Me
like if we go out as a cast, it's gonna be
It's
so
gonna be a
fun.
trip.
Well, finale night is Wednesday, right? And then I think that we leave for Vegas on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So Thursday night we should go out in LA. We could go out to dinner, and yeah, I'm sure we can.
Does everybody have to go?
You don't want to go?
I don't want to invite certain people.
No, we just want to invite certain people.
See, the thing, like my mom, would probably, I mean, because my mom's going to be the one that I invite. We do get to bring somebody to your family, right?
I'm sure, yeah. My guess is that, like, that if your aunt, if you didn't make it to jury, you'd probably get to bring, like, one person. Jury members probably get to bring about 2 or 3. And then if you're in the final 3, you get
The whole fam.
like 5 people or
But
something.
not paid for by CBS.
Well, I think the final 3 probably get flown in by CBS. Their
Accommodations
families.
too, you think?
Probably.
So if you make it to the jury, do you think you get your accommodations covered if you just 1 or 2 come? Would they get their accommodations covered?
Maybe if they shared a room with you, because the thing is that once finale night hits, for you to do press, and also if they're flying us to Vegas, they're going to have to set you up in a hotel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You were not allowed to talk about production.
Sorry.
They're like, we just got them a saboteur message and now they're talking about the.
Like I am looking forward to going out as a cast. It's gonna be fun.
We could do like a bunch of like typical LA things. Like we could go to Saddle Ranch. We could.
Saddle Ranch.
Saddle Ranch is the place where they have the bucking bronco, like the mechanical bull.
Like Billy Bob's. Yeah, Billy Bob's has it. At our place, we have two places that have it. Toby Keith's has it.
And Cowboy, what's that?
Cadillac Ranch.
No.
Ours is called Cadillac
We have a
Ranch.
Cadillac Ranch for us.
You guys?
Yeah.
Why can I not think of that big old bar? It's a country bar. They have a little Sanatone. Fort.
I'm back. Can you be a cockroach with a saboteur? You showering?
Yeah. I'm gonna shave too.
You got the shower filter.
That was good for my POV medal.
Yeah. You gotta be consistent. That'll be 3 in a row for you.
Yeah. Well, no, every other.
Oh, yeah.
So all anybody's getting practice tonight.
What's that?
Not like anyone else getting practice.
I know.
Fuck that.
What?
I'm screwed.
You just yell towel in?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. I'll grab another one. Hey.
I can't wait for us to see all that stuff, you know? Like all the
I wanna
support
get
and stuff.
something now.
That blew my mind though, because I really just had nothing to do
Like I
with
rock
college
AC
except
stuff all
that
the
they
time.
took my
So like,
tuition.
yeah, you just need to.
They want to pump all of us up. They just pull us in there and just say, this person's doing this for you or supporting you. This one's doing this.
I mean, they took enough of my money. They could at least give me a T-shirt, I guess. But
Yeah.
still, that's about all they got from me was my money.
It's weird to think.
The University of
that-
Arkansas better give me a bunch of stuff because I have talked about Safe Ride. I've talked about Greek life. I've talked about how great most of my classes were.
I think I've said nothing but good things about ASU.
Oh, totally. You're like hardcore ASU. Oh, you guys, all you guys. Even you.
Yeah, but more.
Team is.
You'll probably get a lot from.
I hope I get shit from Texas.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You'll get a lot from different colleges.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the fact that like they would know who I am.
What about
is
they sent
totally
you like
astounding.
That is.
Longhorns versus like.
Because that was how long ago when you graduated there?
Because they know
I graduated
I'm
there,
on
too.
there and they take too.
So,
I wouldn't wear
That's
them.
a long time.
It's like almost a decade ago, you know?
Not just a show, but I would be really surprised if I found out like big groups of my friends.
I feel the
or-
exact
yeah.
same way. Yeah.
Not to say that it's not happening. If it is, that's awesome.
Yeah, that would be
But
amazing.
it would be like a pleasant surprise.
It's just so humbling. Like I can't fathom that going on.
Yeah.
Like I know, like early on, I think my friends were getting together, like for the season premiere.
Probably,
Right.
yeah.
Like
Big
they
events.
probably had
Like
a big
you on the
party.
block this week. I'm sure they got together on that
Yeah,
Thursday.
probably.
I bet they did a package with your family and Kristen's family.
You think?
I bet they did
Yeah,
too.
I would think so.
That would be awesome. If my sister or my mom got to talk.
And I figured that they would do one for yours and for Andrew's too. I just had a hunch.
I don't know about that. Think so? Andrew's kind of a weirdo.
Yeah, I don't. Well, the way he was talking about his family.
Yeah, and like his wife doesn't want anything to do with his ex
Oh,
and
yeah.
daughter.
Maybe you're
like,
right.
They probably.
And I think they won't do one. It's like a package deal.
You are
So,
not allowed to talk about production.
so both people on the block, both families would have to agree to it.
But yeah, people are watching. People from our pasts and people all over.
It's crazy to think, like you said, that college sent you stuff, so they know. Like in my high school, I just know people from my high school are watching for sure.
Yeah.
And I just wonder what they think of it. How are they viewing me right now? They
Yeah.
think I'm just a
Well,
total.
B probably hates me now because I refuse their
Yeah.
promotion.
They're advertising.
No, I'd rather have a Zippo buddy. Sorry, guys.
That's so mad.
I would too, though.
Yeah.
Zip up hoodies are nice. So it's the first one ruined?
I don't think
It's
so.
sent to Fluff and Fold. I'll probably get it
Okay.
tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. But she was saying that all the paint came out, so.
On the towels that I've washed so far.
Okay.
I don't even care as much about that. I mean, I like that hoodie, but my jeans, that's like my only pair of jeans here, so.
I love that hoodie. I'm gonna get one. It looks comfortable.
It's more comfortable.
Join
than
team in
that,
a bar fight.
Yeah.
TMZ.
No.
so.
What other like tabloid paparazzi magazines are there? Like
Like Perez, TMZ.
Perez
think
doesn't
we
have
get
his own
bashed by Perez if we
paparazzi,
got in a
though.
big fight somewhere?
Yeah, they would bash on Perez, but he doesn't have his own paparazzi. X17 has their own paparazzi.
Like
Is it 11:30 yet? I need some coffee.
What's with that iced coffee? Do you have that? The Frappuccino?
Yeah, it's in the fridge.
I put the two downstairs, unless someone drank them, which very may.
Might have one of those.
It may have been
Take
the
it.
case.
You
I
don't
put them
mind?
down here last night, right in the front of
You
the
don't
fridge.
like them? As you said, you don't like them.
No. Take them if they're here. Someone might have drank them. Because they were staring you right in the face when you opened the fridge door in the morning.
I'm your biggest fan.
What?
I was singing.
No. I know, I heard you.
Are any of my popsicles left?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get to the bone. I thought you had a little more muscle.
It's
memory
all
than that.
bone
Are
on
those
my
popsicles
knee.
left?
See? Mine doesn't have
Where
that
are
bone
they?
right
Are
there.
they in
It's
the
up here.
down here? Playing?
Ow.
That hurts?
Those popsicles are
No,
down
can I
here?
touch
Yeah.
those?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Suppose that means you have a boyfriend.
You don't want
Oh,
anything?
yeah, I do. That's true.
What's that?
You want anything? I'm getting popsicles.
I'll take one of those iced coffees if they're sitting in there.
Anything else?
Thanks, dude.
Just tell us
Not
what
a
time it
problem.
is.
I guarantee if they did do a tape package,
It's my mom, my sister, my grandparents. I love thinking of that.
I think mine would be my friends and not my parents.
I know for sure it's my mom, my sister, and my grandparents together. All sitting there. And they'll probably maybe ask my mom a question and then my grandma a question.
The one who hit you?
Yeah, the one who ran me over.
When I almost killed him.
Yeah. Mocha, please. Yeah, guaranteed. Like, and then she'll be like, well, you know, the other night he said some bad words.
You don't really cuss that much, though.
No, I don't. But like the other night, you know, I did call Andrew an asshole a bunch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and that's
But I
definitely
don't
making it
think
to the
that
show.
probably was. I don't think that was hard. Though.
She was probably, like, given that you were attacked. She
Oh
was
yeah.
no,
like my grandma was definitely like she would defend me at all costs, but
Right.
she'd still be like, well, I don't know if he should have said bad words or whatever.
Could you imagine Shima's family? Like, well, we saw Shima's family after she got into the big cussing match with Russ. I would just be like, I have no idea who that person is. I'm just her next door neighbor.
When she did that, she was dropping every other F-bomb, right?
Oh, yeah. She was, like, up in his face,
Enzo,
finger in the face.
Please put on your microphone.
My mom does not want to be on camera. She was so awkward at my kidnap or
Thanks, dude.
whatever.
She didn't want to be unfilmed?
No, she like acts really awkward. Like she giggles a lot and like I don't know why she does this, but like after she finishes saying something, she'll be like, okay, and then she doesn't stop making the noise, and so it's like a very, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like she gets nervous, and that's what she does when she's nervous. I'll notice she does that like if we're in a store and a salesperson asks her a question that catches her off guard or something, she'll be like, oh no, I'm just looking.
Who is
And I'm
that?
like, my mom. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like I tease her about it all the time because she gets flustered and like that's her.
That's cute.
I guess coping method. I don't know, but she'll be like, or if somebody tells a dumb joke or something, she'll be like,
Was your mom the one that gave you the key?
yeah.
Yeah.
And she was
Who gave you
acting
your
really
key,
awkward. Like
Stacey?
she was like, oh my
I
gosh.
opened up my guitar case and it was in there.
So my mom does not want to.
Because
be
they
on
went, they're
camera.
like, we need you to go play guitar and play drums. I
went
play
and saw
drums,
Summer
and they're like, okay, now
Conquest.
go play guitar, and I opened up my guitar case. And
Who gave you yours, Hayden?
My sister. Yeah.
Stacey put it in the case
Right.
before I knew about it, but
Well, you were just going typical day at the office.
can we go at the office? Then I went to my nightlife downstairs. Any good?
I'm so tired.
Wanna try it?
I am too.
No, I don't like this stuff.
I'm exhausted right now.
Suck it up.
I'm so tired. If this fucking thing weren't out there, I'd go to bed
try
right
it?
now.
No thanks.
Fun.
Oh, what time was it, Matt?
It's like 11:15, a little less than that.
I'm saying just open it now so we go out there and Showtime can watch us play.
Might not be ready, or
That's why they're not doing it.
Yeah.
Showtime is 12, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's a big F you to Showtime. I love it when I pop my lower back. Random thought.
I want to know what's happening on the outside. That's a random thought.
Preseason.
Preseason, college football is like
College football is so
coming around
wrapped
the
up right
corner.
now.
I know. Right up.
I don't think she's in here. Like pride-wise, you know, because she'll have to do backstabbing, and she'll stick out like a torso. I don't know, man. It has to be someone against the wall, like against, like either. I would think. I don't know. I really don't care. They're not gonna bug me.
About to have another turkey burger, man. Why we gotta wait till 12 o'clock to go out there?
I know. Who cares?
Oh, kids go to bed.
Yeah. Milk duds. Milk duds are good for you?
I have a headache, man.
Too much saboteur talk. Saboteur talk will fuck you up.
Huh? Yeah. Going to. It's just back in the beginning. You know, it's pointless.
I would figure out who it is.
Huh?
I would solve it.
It's like the beginning of the game. Like,
It's fucked up. That's what it is. It's all.
Definitely in there pointing fingers.
It's all.
Definitely.
I'll tell you that much.
It's all bullshit. I think it's actually fucked up for all of us. I should have just took the saboteur shit in the beginning.
yeah.
I shouldn't have turned them down, damn it.
When they asked you.
Yeah. I would have 50 G's right now.
Yeah.
I know, no
Maybe home.
shit. And then I'd be like, go ahead, put me on the block. I could go to the Juror House and hang out. Don't have to worry about shit not working right.
50 G's and I got the rest of the summer.
That's what I'm saying. Wham bam, thank you, man.
You wouldn't have the rest of the summer.
I don't think you could be in the jury house being a saboteur, no.
Oh, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
I haven't thought about that.
Oh yeah, no, because they
You'd
would
be
have
sabotaging the jury house.
Yeah.
they would have revealed the. That would have been even better, huh? Saboteur of the Jury House.
Fucking headache.
He said, if he wins the POV, choosing a Rachel. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, we want you to start saying, hey, I think the house is what is trying to get you out, trying to get Brendan out. Instead of Rachel, say things, you know, they're doing whatever.
I told him, I was like, yes, don't do that. He's like, all right. I was like, look, play the POV out, see what happens.
Yeah, start telling him that we all want him out. Then you'll think, what? Then,
we gotta stop talking in front of fucking everybody. I wanna talk to Brigade, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't wanna start talking to fucking everybody. I don't like when everyone knows what the fuck's going on.
What did he say? Anything about me?
He wants Maddie and Reagan definite, Kathy definite, and he likes Hayden. But he says you're definitely with Brittany. Like used to it, definitely an alliance.
Who?
You and Brittany.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hope he thinks that me and Brittany, I want him to think me and Brittany.
Yes, that's what you want.
Me and her go up. You know I'm going on.
I was like, yeah, I think so too, I think. Because I was like, I'm trying to talk to Brittany. Brittany doesn't talk to me. But from now on, whatever I talk to him about, just telling the Brigade, I'm not fucking telling these people everything, yo, because they think I throw me under a fucking bus. I'm not Pete.
Dude, we're talking about, you know, popularity.
Yeah.
And Maddie said when he went HOH that they called him up there and said his college called and wanted to send him some shit. Like, he was like, his college called. Oh, he said he had nothing to do with that college. He didn't play basketball. All he did was went to class and go home. His college wanted to send him stuff. Oh, how crazy is that? Big deal, dude. That's cool.
For him being an HOH, they went to send him stuff.
Yeah, like shirts and stuff.
It's like his college is watching.
watch, they know he's here. And they sent him some shit to wear.
That's crazy.
And he denied. He denied.
Yeah.
Just because you don't like the college, right?
What college?
Bradley.
Oh, Bradley.
This shows how many people.
I think after this, we had a lot of shit down. That's why we gotta get a fucking brigade meeting. Because America wants to see when the brigade gets together and talk, Joe. I'm telling you that. We gotta get a brigade. If they're outside playing, we gotta go upstairs and have a brigade meeting. Like, we have to, yo. America wants to see us talk and shit, you know?
Yeah. What time is it?
11:16.
11:16. Steak sucking 30.
Turkey burger?
Hey. What?
You want turkey burger?
No, you know, I already had 2, thanks.
I might save these though. Oh, you had one already or no?
I did, yeah. They're good.
I'll save them for maybe late after we fucking play whatever the fuck's out there.
Well, I'm gonna be playing from 12 to 2. After 2, you guys are more than welcome to join.
I think I'm gonna play some pool. I haven't played pool in 2 days. I think that's the first thing I'm doing. Play a little pool.
Like I said, I'm gonna have the machine from 12 to 2.
Yeah.
After that, anyone can play. You guys are welcome.
That's it. That, lay it down, bro. You're on the block.
You know?
You making some coffee?
Yeah.
I'll probably have a cup. Just to wake up a little bit, because I think tonight's gonna be a long night.
Well, it's gonna be a long night for me, for sure.
It's so much energy. I didn't eat any long burning carbohydrates.
You need to get some complex carbohydrates in your body.
Yeah, slow burn.
Did Lane make coffee?
I think he's doing it right now, actually.
Did Matt make slop?
You need me to make you some?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
All right.
Thank you. Saboteur probably sabotaged my food for the week. Like fish sticks or baby food. I get
No,
nothing.
the saboteur just took America's attention away from you and you got nothing.
I know it.
And honestly, those fish sticks saved my life when I was at
That's what I'm saying. I asked them if I could have some. They said no. Fixing it this week.
Kathy.
Enzo, please
Too far.
reattach your microphone.
Too far, Kathy. New Kathy knows no boundaries. Old Kathy wore no boundaries. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's so nice to meet you. Look at this little fish.
Yeah, I need to feed them before we get tied up with whatever game that I probably don't know how to play that somebody will have to teach me.
I hope it's something.
And I gotta take a cold shower.
I honestly sort of hope that it's something that's a total crapshoot. Because then we just have numbers.
I think this power feeder is very important. Because
it sounded like you were going to say something important. Because you took a heavy sigh and then you didn't say anything.
Because if there isn't power out there, this is the only way.
That it could not work.
Well, no. Well, or you can save yourself this week.
Mm-hmm.
can be on that. I just don't want to see them win.
I know.
No, because we're going to hear the screaming and the hugging and the jumping and the hollering and the... Oh, dear Jesus. Who was that? All right, John. There's a lapdog right behind me.
I hope those are his track spikes. I'm going to get some coffee.
I'm sorry. I wasn't being easy there. That wasn't for me. Oh, my heart. I have a big heart. See, about 40 minutes or so, 35 minutes still open.
What time is it?
It's like 11:20.
I was in there for like an hour.
What? It's open around 12.
Was I in the DR for an hour?
You were there for a while. Not gonna lie. Yeah, for 52 minutes.
Close.
You're way better than that.
No, I wouldn't do
You
anything
wouldn't
like
do
that. Not on TV.
I'm not gonna say I know. I could be entertaining. Think how pimp that is.
What is it?
It's a pimp ass jacket.
What is it doing?
Put it on.
What is it?
Well, it looks different on you. It's tied on my arms and stuff. It's like pimp.
I look like a magician. Like I'm about to enter some death-defying stunt.
That is a pimp jacket.
Okay. It'll keep me warm.
It looks way different on you.
How does it look? You mean in a good way?
Well, I didn't know that jacket's supposed to look like that. It forms to my body. See, it's stretchy. See?
Yeah, it's stretchy. It's kind of a cool material.
Yeah.
Do I look good in it?
I think I should wear a do-rag. Because I gotta look hard going out there for a competition, you know?
You gotta look really hard.
What about this shirt?
Don't forget the mental game is important.
Yeah. What'd you eat?
I'm about to go eat some coffee.
That's weird.
I'm gonna put on my Ugg boots.
I don't know if he's gonna go home. You know what? It's not even that I have to leave. Just need to go fight until everyone's at lunch.
Yeah. What if it's down to you and me? I'm gonna let you in it. Same.
We're not gonna do that.
Well, you may not do that, but I will.
No.
It's you and me.
No.
It's gonna be an elimination.
Brennan. It's coming down to you and me, Brennan. We need to figure out whoever wants it more should get it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm trying to fucking say!
Change jacket.
That's the girl I want on my rack rock.
I love that,
That's
man.
It.
That's it.
That jacket's pimp.
That is.
Whose jacket is that?
Lane's.
Oh, okay.
It's good stuff, Britt.
Material, it's really stretchy.
It is.
Rachel.
It's kind of cool.
Please put on your microphone.
That shit's hard.
That is.
Right?
That shit is hard. Okay.
You like it?
All right.
That looked good.
What did you do?
Even that's a little
I
big.
didn't do anything. Sit back and mess.
That's how I'm rolling. We're gonna get old jackets just like that, you know, roll hard. I mean.
Murder, killing, and advertising.
That's That's it. I'm playing pool.
Now that we have these rubber bands, I want to do that thing where you put it around the faucet and then someone turns on the water and shoots them. With this fucking Saboteur, everything looks suspicious.
Did you see
now.
it? All like fly up. Everything.
No, you know where you strap the spray nozzle with the rubber band. You ever done that to people? Someone? They put.
I do. I think you and I are in a shitty position. Because if it is Rachel and she does have some type of coup d'etat, she can't put up Matt. These HOH. I think it'll be the two of us. Yeah, unfortunately. I think that's a strong possibility. Which sucks. So, one of them, we just gotta win the veto, man.
Because if there is some type of special power, the people will be safer. The person who has the power, the head of household, and the power veto.
Stop that.
And I don't think it's gonna be, a coup d'etat. But we need to make sure that one of them doesn't win. So, which means if there is a power and they do have it, it will flush it out this week.
Yeah.
So we have to do that.
If America was voting on it, they would give it to Rachel.
Yeah, I think so too.
Matt, please go to the diary room.
I'm so stressed out right now.
I will say, Matt got thrown under the bus by a big brother this week.
This has not been a good day for me. Like the fight, then the news about Pandora's Box. Ever since Pandora's Box, I've been like... You know how normally we go into Thursday shows and we're like, yes, Thursday show. We're gonna be good.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm gonna be like what's today? Friday, and I'm nervous for Thursday.
I know.
Like I was nervous last Thursday, and now it's like this Thursday. Yeah.
We're feeling way too comfortable. Let's make put somebody else up. Right? Yeah. Because that's gonna fuck this game no matter what.
One of us is gonna win. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
I just don't know what's the better option.
I'm telling you, no matter what happens, you have to stay. You have to stay.
I can't be here without you.
Yes, you can.
Brendan, I can't. Like, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I really can't. We'll do what?
You hear me?
I don't know what that means.
And then you could. Right? You excited to play?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Can we do?
Yeah, I'm really excited. You guys gotta be excited. Then let's get to practice.
Yeah. But, since we're on the block, I am going to be a fat kid. Fat kid of the video game. I'm going to be hogging it. I'm not going to lie.
No doubt about that. I mean,
The fat kid of the video game.
Yeah. No kid's ever getting the fat kid's way. You just always post it up.
right.
He hogs it.
I mean, me and Kristen did the same thing last week. So.
Nah, you guys are pretty fair. I'm gonna be a fat kid. I'm gonna be the Asian kid who beats everybody and never lets the other kids play.
Yeah.
What was that one? The first video game that came out with like the 300 hit combos. Remember it?
It was
On
Final
Atari?
Fantasy or like
No,
not
a video game. It was at the
arcade game.
Arcade game.
It's like
it was like right after Mortal Kombat. And it was the next one, and you could do like 90 hit combos.
Well, there was like Tekken.
Nah, it wasn't.
He's like, you know, you're more welcome to use
I'm
that
sure he's
too.
joking.
Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Right.
We'll see.
I have a funny feeling he's not, but
Yeah, I'm pretty
Later,
sure
find
he's.
him.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna use it all night.
So you're not going to be friends with us anymore until they're gone? Is that how it
You
is?
see, last time they
no, I'm friends with you all the time. No, we're just kidding around.
And
You're
Brittany
trying
wasn't
to back
even
away until they get evicted. Then all of a sudden you're going to come back and be like,
What's up? How you doing? Milk duds.
how's the
Oh,
last 2 weeks before you haven't seen you? Is this you?
I don't give a fuck. I'll fight the saboteur. I'll fight last season's winners. I don't care. Let's do this.
I'll fight that guy that keeps coming up on live shows in the background.
That's it, yo.
You're dressed up nice.
Thank you.
Coffee's good too, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
I made my special blend.
Saboteur mix.
Yeah, put a little moose knuckle in it too.
So who's playing pool with me? You know how to play pool?
No, I know how to play. What are you playing pool for?
I think Hayden will play with me.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think he likes you.
Okay. I guess this is better than someone else coming back on.
What do you?
I swear I thought Annie was coming back
Or some,
right
yeah,
then
that's what
and
I'm saying. I'd
there.
rather just have a new saboteur than have someone else fucking come back on the show.
I thought Annie was coming back because all she had to do was get to this week. And I thought now she gets to come back and not be the saboteur and just play as herself.
Oh, it should definitely be out.
It would have just been so creepy, like having her in the house. You know what I mean? It would have been awkward.
Yeah. Sit over there.
Just, you're going home again. Just sit over there. That would have been the worst.
Sit on the donkey stool.
Like twice evicted from the same show. Probably another 8-0 count or whatever, 7-0 count. We'll probably have her host the POV again.
And then back door.
And then backdoor. It's been brutal in this house.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have to be. Think of how what easy steps could be taken to make this pleasant for everyone.
Right.
It doesn't have to be this way.
It doesn't have to be.
That's the way we planned it, and that's why they changed it.
Yeah.
I mean, they sit there and listen to everything we say, how pleasant
Yeah.
it's going to be. They don't want it pleasant.
You little
Nope.
sluts.
I cannot wait till this season's over. Go home with my
How much
family.
is left, Lanakin? Do we need to make moss?
Yeah.
Hey, are you gonna play me in pool?
Yeah.
Cool. Lane said you didn't like when you were gonna play pool with me.
Hayden, you didn't even comment on how hard my jacket is.
Oh, what?
How hard my jacket is.
Ooh, what
Yeah.
is this?
Yeah, mm-hmm.
That's kind of hot. That's, yeah, that's hard. Who's is that?
It's Lane's.
Lane's?
And guys, I know we all like balls, but
That was the weirdest like intro to
Guys,
I know we all like balls.
hey guys,
But just watch how you throw
I
them.
know we gave you those super soft, basically air balls, but those are just decoration. So, if you guys could try,
Especially on liquor.
not use those in the house.
Under the influence, when that what it was last night, it was like, I think She goes like,
They said under the influence, don't you say?
well, it was, they were saying, what they say on TV? They say under the
What was his
influence,
rebuttal
but
to
they
you
said
on the
you're-
live show?
you're-
What did he say
kept
about
drinking
you?
your-
What did Reagan say about you on the live show?
What did she say? If you kept
Every fart
drinking
comes
your,
from between her legs.
your
beer?
yeah, about throwing the ball,
you're
you said you threw it
blackballed.
good.
That's it.
She said that,
There's
yeah.
no way.
Your judgment wouldn't be good.
Like if he makes the final two, like he probably won't even like. Okay.
Julie's face was like this. She was like. Like she looked so.
She was stuck.
disgusted.
She was
couldn't
stuck.
even hide it.
Yeah.
She couldn't even hide it. She's
On
like,
yours? On
Yes. When Brittany says that my flatulence is like hard to see to live with, it's kind of like, okay, Reagan, and what do you have to say about that? And I talk, and she's like,
Like Reagan, right now on the live feed, your face is blurred.
Like we
Even
probably
live,
had, we probably had
live
little
Showtime. It's like it's a blur.
they just like, they just cut me out completely.
They're gonna give him a unitard that makes him blend it, like disappear on camera.
We need you to wear.
Like a green screen
Like
unitard.
the conversation me and him just had in the cabana room. The live feed's looking at like, who's Hayden talking to?
Right,
It's like, is
Hayden's
he by
talking to
himself?
himself. Hayden's strategizing
What a psycho.
to himself.
Did her
Like,
face really look like that?
yes, she looked so thoroughly disgusted with me.
Well, whenever I said what I said, she looked disgusted. She was like,
LA trait. And Brittany's just a fucking fake all around.
Where do you go from? What do you have to say about your house guests? How many get started off?
Yeah. I want you to agree with me that you, no matter what, if you win the POV that you're using on you, don't even think about using it on me. You already were planning to do that once. You can't do it again.
I can't promise you that.
Yes, you can. Look me in the eyes. Because if you win it, you're gonna earn it, and that means you definitely deserve to stay. Promise me.
Promise.
No, look me in the eye. Say I promise to use the POV on myself if I win it tomorrow. Baby, promise me.
I can't lose you.
You're not losing me. I'm not going anywhere. If I'm out of the house, that doesn't mean I'm gone.
I can't.
I'm not dying.
You're who I have in this game.
I know, but you are a star player. You can do this.
You're an all-star player too.
Huh?
You're an all-star player too.
Well, I didn't say all-star. I said strong, but yeah, that too. I don't want to make you feel worse. So, no, you're a stronger player than I am. Absolutely.
I'm not.
100%. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I'm gonna set you up to be okay in this game when I leave.
You're not leaving.
Perfect.
"Oh, that Brittany, she's leaving."
So now I'm sure they're going to do a part though. Which will not just be me, but also.
What was funny was I figured
The only thing we can do is try.
in her song.
I know, but I need you to promise me.
You have to promise me that you're gonna fight your hardest there too.
I'm gonna fight my hardest to win, absolutely. Because I can't risk anyone else getting it.
One of us has to get it.
I know.
You have to promise me you fight your hardest to win.
I'm gonna fight my hardest to win. Okay? I promise that. Okay, now promise me again what I was saying.
I can't promise you that right now.
Yes. If it's not like not obvious, I'm just saying. Any little help, any little bit would help. You know what I mean? So.
I don't know if I would even ask someone to do that.
Huh?
I don't know if I would even ask someone to do that. Because if they win it, they're nobody.
Well, that. Yeah, but if they can avoid that, trust me. But up! Big up. It's my warning shots.
Huh?
It's my warning shots. My POV warning shots.
See, I cleaned the sinks.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, the whole thing, but you can't tell now.
Good job. Nobody else is cleaning around here, so it helps.
Is anybody in here?
I don't think so.
Kathy fucking loves that we're on the block, too. Fucking loves it.
Wait.
I said Kathy loves that we're on the block.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you have the ticket. You can pay, right? Yeah.
I'm tired though.
Well, if you don't get caught,
Just
then it's free.
go get in your cave. You're making me tired. Go wrap up in your cave.
And Kathy, the host.
I wasn't ready for this fucking.
Oh, I would so love to see your host.
No, because we'll probably be out there all fucking day, man.
Yeah. No.
What? Huh? What was that? Huh?
Cigarette butt.
Whatever it is.
Time to drink your coffee so you have some energy. Yeah. Get some caffeine going. Everybody's gonna drop off in like half an hour anyways.
My heart hurts.
Huh?
My heart hurts.
That's okay.
Like, physically hurts.
Sorry. Well,
After 5 weeks.
well, I think we've both learned a lot here. You know?
Yeah.
Also, how scared everybody can be of two people. Right? So. But again, we fought hard. And we have been fighting hard. It hasn't stopped. So. See what's gonna happen. You're gonna win HOH next week. And guess who's gonna be scared shitless? The chickens. También los cucarachos. Also the cockroaches. So quiet all of a sudden. True colors.
She's crying when I was in the bathroom. Now she's laughing.
What? Is that the noise to get it? You know, like 50 Cent says in Regime CD? Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it. Get it. Yeah, can be followed up with a gap. It doesn't have to be trend sideways. From now on, we shoot trend sideways. That's a kill shot. That's a kill shot.
Kill shot.
Yeah, because it's obviously not working when I'm aiming.
Yeah. And not a very good aim, straightforward.
Yeah.
Turn sideways. Yeah, 2 fingers instead of 1, 2. It's a little more effective.
Yeah.
Like a double barrel.
I'll try it, but if it don't work, then that's the best I can do.
I tried to hold him back. My just want to go outside already. I'm hot tubbing it tonight. I'm having an exciting night tonight. I'm playing pool.
I'm smoking a
hot
cigarette.
tubbing it, going in the pool, and then I'm playing skee ball. I got a nice night set up for me, yo. And I got turkey burgers in the fridge. And I just had coffee, so I'm wired the fuck up. I'm up all night.
Unravel a cigarette
And
put it back
And
together.
I may kill the saboteur tonight. Like, I think I might just go out and just go on a scavenger hunt and hunt down a saboteur tonight.
No.
That's it. Fucking hang him from the palm tree, or if it's a her, from the palm tree, and that's it.
It's a him.
Or it's a him.
It's a him.
Minus 10 minutes and
10
counting.
and counting.
I want to blow shit up with my mind. What movie is that from? Shitheads. Ever see that movie Shitheads?
No.
With
You mean Airheads?
it's no, not Airheads. It's I forgot the name of it.
It's actually called
They make their own
Shitheads?
college.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? The one that used to go with Drew Barrymore. The one that he was in.
Tom
fucking-
Green.
Long.
Justin Long. Yeah, he's in the movie.
It's called
Forgot the name of it, but they made the school.
University
South,
something.
South Harmon or something like that.
Institute, South Harmon Institute of
South,
Technology.
that's it. Shitheads. Yeah.
South Harmon Institute of Technology. It's called
University of Shit. I forgot the name of the movie though.
It's a great.
Hey babe, you wanna come out here? And as soon as it opens up? Or we got like 10 minutes. We only got like 5 minutes to go over there. Nobody's getting on it before me. I'll say that much.
What about me?
Oh, you, of course. I'm locking it down. I told you. I'm gonna make fucking Reagan uncomfortable. Now I'm gonna be out there to play. So, my Jedi mind tricks already. I'm playing games on it.
Can't stand Reagan.
We're so fucking two-faced. He's just like a fucking. He's just like Kristen. That's why Mom.
That's why they bonded.
So, opportunist.
Bat people. Like, who the fuck talks about bat people? Like, come on.
Fucking
really.
heard her.
Lame losers. We can't copy Janelle's words, but.
Lame losers.
So, like, nerds with geek squad, nerd herd, geek, fucking.
What you need to do is you're gonna work with Enzo.
They're not gonna win it. Blaine and Brittany aren't gonna win shit.
Because if you win next week, and it's like, what does this go? And he has a good shot at winning.
Brendan, if I win the third HOH in a row, that's something that's never been done in this game ever.
You mean alternating?
3 HOHs in a row. It's never been done in
Really?
12 seasons.
Never?
Never.
Well, I think you're definitely one to break history. Break records. You can do it. And then I'm gonna take credit for it. Because I'm gonna say, you know what? I took a dive for her twice.
Are you gonna be in the jury?
And I want to see till this is over if that happens. So,
I don't want you to go.
I know. But I'm not going yet, right?
There's gotta be a way that we can try to keep you here. Me here too. Maybe, Brennan, maybe you should win a POV.
Stop. I want to win the POV, but if I'm winning it, I'm telling you right now. Why? Because I get to look like I'm protecting you finally. I get to finally show everybody I'm protecting you.
You already do.
I know, but, you know. I could just show everybody how in love I am with you. That I'd be willing to put you first.
I'll give you $5,000. But you have to take me on a trip.
No, how about you take me on a trip with $5,000?
Why are you being so stupid?
It's what being in love does to people, you know this. It makes you stupid. Makes you do stupid things. I'm okay with that. I figure if I'm gonna spend the rest of my life trying to get smart, I can do a couple stupid things right now. Right? It'll balance out. So I have an average IQ.
I have an average IQ too. We're not average people.
No, we're not. We're definitely not.
And I think that that's the difference.
But again, still,
And chemistry is not easy, and neither is physics.
No,
and I fought
absolutely
so
not.
hard to do it.
I know. And you know how impressed I was? I'm not joking. Like, the minute you say chemistry, I was like, my eyes lit up. I was like, somebody who looks like you has studied chemistry?
You did not say that.
No, but I thought it.
Brennan, quit.
No, I can't.
What's the girl's name in Gospel of Mormon? Using that movie, The Shitheads. The Institute, they made a college out just as long as it.
But now we got.
I would love to go to Ted with Matt in endurance competition.
Yeah, but it needs to be something that's fair. I'm telling you.
I could beat him on the bacon. I really think.
Don't tell you that.
I'm the same height as him.
You
same
are?
Stature.
What size shoe you have?
7.5. I have more
Damn.
weight than he does.
There's a good chance that you could have beat him.
I think I would have beat him.
Fuck. Oh well.
And I think he knows that. I think that's why he's scared of me.
I could. He should be. He's every right to be.
Because I think he knows that I beat him once. And I could probably beat him again. And he's like, I'll win any endurance competition.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that that's true to him.
No, it's not. You give me an endurance competition. Doesn't have a fucking little bit of.
Okay, well let's put it in. Not even that where it's like with Matt and me going head to head in any of those 2 endurance competitions. I think I could have beat him.
Well, your boobs might have been hard for the first one.
No. And I did
You? How much? Do
my
you weigh
whole
more
entire
than
life.
You don't weigh more than him, do you?
I hope not.
Oh yeah. Probably not,
How much
'cause-
does he weigh?
Well, he's like kind of chubby, huh?
I mean, he's not chubby.
No, he's not chubby.
I weigh 130,
He's not in shape.
but I probably weigh more now because I'm fat.
No, you're not.
I'm not in shape.
But you got giant boobs.